Hello. Sorry, I was doing my nasal rinse. Wait. I have a big thing of water, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me just double check I can hear it. Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, yes. Hello. I have a lot of hope in my heart that I can finish this tonight. Oh boy. Why is my water bottle not bottling? There we go. Hello, everyone. Wait. Alright. It is another beautiful Friday evening. And what better way to spend the Friday evening than, I tried rolling a roulette of which other character besides Shinku I could make fun of, but like, he's just staring at me right now, so it was really difficult. I hope you guys understand. Tonight, Fu will get touched. All right, thank you. Thank you for filling in for me. Excellent. This is in Deltarune. You think? Shinku Kutsuki will get his comeuppance. That is the stream. I'm gonna spray the back of my throat real quick. Hold on. Thank you. Hamster. Yeah. There you go. So that's the back of my throat, sprayed with a whatever herbal supplement. Hopefully that'll help. Wiener dog farts, hi! Happy 8 months, Tetsu! Missed you, gang. You're one of the people that got me through BMT for... I'm gonna be for real right now. What does BMT stand for? Thank you again for giving a gaff about my feet on your song. And W Games, bro. Dude, if you haven't seen it already, I reacted to it during my... When did I react to it? Was it my birthday stream? I think so. Eric, thank you. Time to crack open that cold one, I guess. One else, right? Basic military training. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright. Let me know if the volume is good. But this is a fan game of Danganronpa's, so... And we're kind of deep in it, so if you just want background noise, you're gonna get it, but... JC, then happy 21 months, Desu. Long day at the 21-month factory. If one day equals 21 months, then how much is a week? Just a fun little math problem for you guys. Pull up Wigglin' the worm. Me! Okay. Do y'all just want to chill and yap a bit before I start, or do I just go right into it? Cause like, I'm good to go right into it, but I don't know. I almost closed VTuber Studio for no reason, okay. I've been looping, that fucking, drinking and driving Teto song for like at least an hour now. Oh man. You need singing warm-ups? Really? We need to sing? Okay. I'll sing you the song then. I miss my wife so damn much. She left me. Does that count as a warm-up? Yeah, why not? Here. Where is it? Where is it? Hello? And then I hope all the 20 to 30-year-olds appreciate the song. Smiles. Okay. This is my warm-up of the day, okay? Alright. Wait, I can't listen to it. Hold on, I gotta change the output. I forgot I can't listen to it with my setup right now. There you go. Alright. We pick up and sing on an autobahn. Have some beer. My life is so beautiful. I'm trying to afford it for 50. And the school's on and there's a lot of bitches in the way. Hit the gas. I'm a bowling ball and there's the pins. Strike! Yay! Shit, I don't know the lyrics though that well, at least. I'm in traffic, doesn't mean to move at all. I just start screaming on my phone. Why are you honking? Have no skills to drive. You should be thankful you're alive. I love my truck, all my heart. I said be tall and weighs a ton. When you're alone, hop in my truck, booze, we can cruise on and sing. I love my living with bitches in our way. To drink and drive. Let's turn high beams to piercing light and give you a fun surprise. I just said something, king. You should stop your drinking and run me out of this truck. Goodbye, Tato. Should help me, please. I need another beer. Through the freeway, and there's a lot of bitches in the way. That's why I need to drink and drive. And there's some high beams into the piercing light, and give you a fun surprise. I miss my wife so damn much. She left me. There's blue eyes, buzzball blue. It's so broken, I can't think. I enjoyed this video. I go the freeway, but there's a lot of bitches in the way. That's why I always need to drink and drive. I flash my high beams, piercing light, and give you a fun surprise. I on the freeway like bitches in. Oh shit! Always need to drink and drive. Thank you, Tato. All right. I'll memorize this song eventually. I'll know it in and out, and I won't have to stumble through the lyrics one day. But for now, that's. There you go. I'm personally not drinking or driving right now, but I mean, hopefully none of you are either. But we couldn't. I think cracking a cold one open for the dingy rompies is pretty valid, right? Alright. Woohoo! We got a #1 victory! Oh, that Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now, just strength up to Mayo Town. Making bratwurst with beer. Drinking water and driving. Oh, that's good. But what happens if you're like on a long drive and you need to pee? I suppose that's what rest stops are for. To rest and pee. But what if you're like... I guess if you're in the middle of nowhere, there's nothing stopping you from pulling over and just whipping it out and peeing in a ditch and then going on your merry way, right? Much to consider. Anyways, you got Danganronpa to play. How did this end? Wait, okay, okay, so... I think last we left off, Asuka and Shinku had a nice, touching heart-to-heart. And Zeke and Lyra went after them, and they all had hugs and friendship and understanding, right? And oh yeah, friggin' Alora tried to get Shinku to spill the beans on his crime. Just for, you know, safety reasons, and somehow he switched it up on her, so she revealed that the motive she kinda made happen because, or she took on the motive onto herself because she wanted Mononeko to update her earpiece with the data they've collected on Taka during his time in the killing game, which is crazy. And only Shinku knows this, and really recontextualizes all the conversations Alora and Asuka had one-on-one, which is awesome. Amelia is hardcore crushing on Asuka and being a little... I said your dick is small. She's like super tsundere. I'm so scared. Especially with Mononeko like hardcore manipulating her when they were alone. That was awesome. What else? Fu's a jobless bum? Sorry. I mean, not really. I mean, yeah, but like... He passed out drunk on the floor and there were like gallons all over the screen. What was the last motive they did? I keep forgetting. But I do remember Alora being very quick to decide. Oh, it was exposing That was the latest one, I think. And who's was there anything in those truths that was really unexpected? I don't think so. I do wonder how... 'Cause I do appreciate Asuka's, during her and Shinku's one-to-one. Eimi Isami reference. They were like, oh, I know what I did was wrong. I was just choosing for them. Like, parallels with Laura. But I wonder how much of it really sticks. Because I feel like if you're a specific type of person, you still wouldn't really get what Asuka did would be considered wrong. You know? Same with Zeke, technically, right? They're having all these character moments, like, yeah, what I did was wrong. But I wonder how these moments gel with people who genuinely believe that it's really, like, a nothing burger. You know? Does that make sense? Na 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 na. Okay. All right. With Molly, you were perplexed already? Interesting. People with no remorse over... That's a weird... I mean, like... More like, put yourselves in the shoes of someone who genuinely thinks what Zeke did was, like, a nothing burger, and that he's, like... And that the character moments of Zeke realizing that what he did was kind of fucked up is just development for the sake of development, but nothing substantial. This isn't to say that I think that way. I'm making up someone in my head that thinks that way, you know? I'm considering other perspectives. Whatever, I'm just yelling at a wall. Let's see what Asuka has to say. Please make your case for the jury. Oh my god. You are gorgeous.
I've always tried to play the hero, ever since I was young. I liked seeing those who were in bad situations and saving them, giving them something better. I always wanted to be saved as a child, so it only made sense to me that others would want to be saved.
The track for these tapes is so good. It's so unsettling.
I liked being people's savior. I liked being good. I liked thinking I was doing what was best. It was like a game I could always win. A game of simple good versus evil. It was nice to feel smart for once. Like I figured things out. Like I knew about how the world really worked. That I could make a change to it. Because I somehow saw things others didn't.
How brave.
I thought I was doing the right thing. But what gave me that strength, that power, was having the strength to leave my situation on my own in the first place. By skipping that step, by forcing them out of that situation before they had the strength to themselves. I was just putting them in another cage. They wouldn't have the strength to survive on their own after all.
You liked it, didn't you?
It was nice to be needed, to be strong, to have control. I hated how unfair the world was, how helpless it made me feel. I couldn't live in a world like that. So, I thought I'd make my own. I thought I could make something good. I thought only I could do that.
Hypocrite.
In the end, I was just deluding myself that my idea of fairness was the right one. That I was doing it all for selfless reasons. And I dragged everyone else into that delusion too. It was nice to make a paradise entirely of my design. If the bars were golden enough, then no one would see a problem with it. And even if they did, I thought our little cage was better than the outside world. That everyone else was trapped on the other side of the bars, and we were really the only ones who were free. I felt I knew what was best for everyone, that my ideas of the world were correct, that only I could make them happy.
Just like Alora. Gagged.
Don't compare me to her. We're nothing alike.
I thought we've been over this. I thought you realized the... LOL.
I might be the biggest, most childish hypocrite in this prison, but I'd never go that far. Never in my life. I couldn't do that. I couldn't have someone's death on my hands.
You prefer their lives.
I just wanted to give them somewhere better.
Oh, I like that. That's good art.
Or maybe I just wanted to save my own ego, make myself feel like I was good. I don't know. I wanted a family I felt safe in so desperately. I wanted to keep them together no matter what. Their lives would fall apart without me.
That's hardly fair.
I was so worried about things being unfair, people not being on the same level, about infighting if someone had more than someone else. But in the end, I was the one hoarding everything, reaching out for power, kicking anyone else down the ladder. I couldn't face it. I'd become the very thing I despised, so I just tried to ignore it. Push Taka away for what he'd done. It was completely different. See what I was doing as love and what he was doing as abuse. Lie to myself that I was needed, that only I could do it. But her eyes, Takiko's eyes in the end, I could barely recognize her. I'd been so blinded by my own ego, by just wanting things to be easy, by not wanting to think, by just wanting to stay as uncomplicated and good that I never really met her. I never really knew her. And maybe by the time I even tried, I was just doing it to rectify my own stupid mistakes more than for her sake. It's like it's always been for me, putting on simple band-aid solutions to problems to not have to think about them too hard. To not have to think about my own actions. To just feel like everything's okay. Everyone likes me. That I'm still a good person. But now I can never fix things. And I can't stand that.
Brave, stupid Asuka.
Why didn't she take my hand? Was she just scared to accuse me? I wanted her to grab it and run out of there with me.
That wouldn't have worked.
Of course not. I'd have gotten ripped apart by that mob too. I knew that, but still, blindly, I wanted to help her. But she'd have known what would have happened. Of course she knew. So why? Why did she spare me after all of the wrong I'd done to her?
She knew you could kill them.
Why did she have that much belief in me after everything I'd done? Why does anyone believe in me? Are they really that deluded by my own self-centeredness? By my own unwillingness to address what I'm really like? Or do they really just not care about me in the end?
You need to kill them.
I know I do.
Your wound won't heal until you do.
It's just hard. I'm tired. I'm scared that I'll continue the same cycle, that I'll keep hurting people, that I'll do the exact same thing as before. I, of all people, shouldn't have the right to live after what I did to everyone at my circus, to everyone I claimed to love. I just want to lay down and close my eyes. I just want to sleep and go somewhere simpler. I want to blind myself and go back to the familiar, but I can't do that. They'd hate me if I did that. So I have to keep on moving. I have to live with all my might for their sake. I have to become someone they'd be proud of, even if it's hard. Someone who can really help all those kids at the circus. Who can let them find that strength on their own terms. Not just assume I know best for them, and let go of them. Even if it means they'll fall in the process.
You will fall too.
I hope they can forgive me. Despite everything, it seems I couldn't become anyone's savior in the end.
Oh, little moth. It appears you may fly despite everything. You confuse me! I miss Taka. True. Ay. Okay. Man. It just feels weird. Everything just feels weird. I don't know how we're gonna... What's the word? I don't know what will be the boiling point, because there's so many things has happened. So many things have happened. Right? Considering my current state of hunger, I'd fallen asleep pretty easily the previous night. It disoriented me a little. I hardly knew how long I'd slept for, when I was awoken to a very strange, distant banging noise. Huh? It was different from the usual knocking, and I don't believe it was coming from my door. I should probably go into the common room to have a check if something was afoot. Okay. When I entered the common room, I was met with a slightly strange sight. Everything seemed normal at a glance, but I could hear banging from a cell on my row, specifically Ezekiel's. There seemed to be a rock ledged into his door handle, preventing him from being able to get out. Zeke, are you okay? The door's stuck! Let me out! Hey, come on! I'm working on it. I'm working on it. As amusing as it would be to leave him trapped inside, the rock's presence was a little worrying, so I approached it and tried to dislodge it. Zeke tumbled out the door almost immediately after I managed to remove the rock. Luckily, I was able to move out of the way before he could crash into me. He tripped over onto his feet, but almost immediately stumbled up. Who the hell locked me in there? Was it you? What? No, Zeke, what's going on? I don't know. All I know is I woke up and my cell was locked off and... Hey, do you hear that? Hear what? I heard a quieter banging from down the stairs. Let's go. They need help, now. I quickly made my way over to investigate where it was coming from, and lo and behold, there was another rock ledged in the door handle. What the fuck? Asuka, hey, are you in there? Shinku, can you let me out? I'm on it already. I managed to dislodge it, and Asuka quickly stepped through, looking similarly panicked to Ezekiel. Thank you. I'll thank you properly later, but I really gotta go. Asuka, what's happening? Both you and Zeke's cells are blocked off, and there's really no time to explain. He's already run off. I'm not trying to slow you down. I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. He got locked in as well? Yeah, same way as you did. Guess I should have figured. Truthfully, I don't really know what's going on. I'm just a little panicked right now. I woke up because I heard some movement outside my door, but when I tried to open it, I couldn't. And when I tried calling out to see if anyone was on the other side, it was Lyra. Lyra? What did you say? Well...
Hey! Who's there? This isn't funny! Let me out! Come on!
Hey, sorry about this.
I don't like this!
Lie? Hey, what are you...
I've got to do something that'll make you hate me for the rest of your lives. And I just want you to know that I love you two so deeply. Thank you for giving me somewhere I felt like myself, even if it was just for a few days. It sounds so stupid, but you have changed my life more than you could ever know. And when you see me again, promise me you won't forgive me. You can do that for me, can't you? Of course you can. I know you're strong. I'll meet you under Cassiopeia. Take it easy till then, okay?
What are you saying? Hey, come on! Don't leave me here! Don't do anything stupid! Are you still there? Hey!
And I presume she left after that, but it was real concerning. I need to find her. How long ago was that? I don't know. I lost track. Maybe an hour? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I need to find her. Point is, we need to look for her. We need to make sure she isn't doing anything dumb. Right, yeah, let's go. What the hell? Ezekiel almost immediately started running before we could process any more of what was going on. It all happened quite suddenly, but I felt my legs moving on their own before I knew it. The two of us raced into the hallway. Ezekiel had already gotten there before us. But when we entered, we were met with a fairly shocking sight. I was too stunned to move in the moment, but looking back, I probably should have.
What the hell have you done to her?
What the fuck are we doing? In front of us was Alora having handcuffed Lyra, both of the two of them looking a little worse for wear as Alora dragged Lyra through the halls. She was seemingly drifting in and out of consciousness. But she, at the very least, seemed alive.
Is she...
She'll live. Please. Try your best not to make any assumptions. I truly did not want to do this.
Well, you didn't fucking have to, did you?
I had to. There was no other choice. It's a miracle both of us made it out alive. I had to
Jesus!
restrain her for her own good. Trust me.
What happened?
I was taking Chattel to the showers this morning, since she cannot operate them on her own, and my warden position allows me to. I thought it would be best to get it done earlier in the day so we could all focus on our assigned labor. But while we were there, she attacked me.
She... Why would she? After last night?
She'd managed to smash one of the mirrors and was trying to use the glass to slit my throat. I tried my best to restrain her without injury, but it was quite the struggle. I tried to grab her hair and hold her in place, but she used the glass to cut off the bit I was holding her by. At that point, I was certain she was determined to kill me, so I had to take more drastic measures to knock her out. I apologize. I promise you, once again, I did not wish to do this. It was
Jesus.
to save my own life and hers. There is certainly no way she would have passed a trial with a murder that spontaneous. Please, I did this for everyone's sake.
I don't care what she did. Let her go.
I'm afraid I cannot do that currently. I'm going to be detaining her in her cell until further notice. I need to ensure that everyone remains calm and level-headed.
No way. I'm not letting you do that.
I believe it's necessary. I promise you I will not hurt her further. She will be let out once we know for certain she's no longer a threat to herself and others.
I could tell by the way Zeke was acting that he was very ready to jump Alora for this. I think she could tell too.
I would advise against any sudden movements, Ezekiel. Especially if you want her to be let out anytime soon.
Oh, I know you're not doing this. I don't care. Lock me in there with her if I'm such a risk.
I don't think we can afford having any less hands around the prison, especially if more physical conditions are applied to it.
Zeke, don't! Don't leave me alone. Come on. If you're both locked in there together, then it'll be harder to get the two of you out.
In a moment of shock and calmness for Ezekiel, he unclenched his fist and instead opted to glare daggers at
You
Alora.
will let her out tomorrow. That's a promise.
We'll see. Depends on how sensible everyone is about this. I'm taking her to her cell to quarantine her. You all go to the canteen. We can discuss this later.
How the hell can we trust you not to hurt her further?
What would be the point? We'd all know it's her.
Right.
Precisely. I can promise you I will not do any further harm to her.
Why did it feel like Shinku had his head, like his hands on his head when he said that? I was like, why the fuck?
I'll be in the canteen soon. We can discuss what to do with her there. I'll see you all there.
Alora lugged Lyra back down the stairs to the cells, Ezekiel clearly holding himself back from attacking her here and now. We all stood a little shocked in the hallway for a while after she left, unsure what to do. Fuck, we knew something like this was gonna happen. God damn it! Do you really think she did it? What the fuck? Are you Sorry. Are you stupid? I thought we got over it. Huh? Are you fucking? Hey, promise me you won't forgive me. I'm gonna do something that will make you guys hate me. I love you two so much. Do you guys think she really did it? What the fuck? I'm gonna cry. What the hell? Oh god. She distrusts Alora so badly. It's crazy. Do you think Lyra really attacked Alora? I mean, shit, yeah, with everything she was saying and those stupid rocks on the handles. But then, that would mean she'd have been willing to get us all. Okay, now I understand your reasoning, but you gotta take it a step further. You gotta... Suicidal tendencies, come on, let's put the brain cells, come on! That doesn't matter. What matters is she's alive, and we're gonna keep it that way. But what are we gonna do? I feel like attacking Alora will just make the situation worse. I guess at least she was willing to negotiate? It seemed to me like we were gonna discuss what to do with Lyra at our meeting today. And I don't think anyone wants her to be hurt, even if she did do what Alora is claiming. At least it's unlikely Alora will do anything more to her. Be too obvious. Kill her? Yeah, no, she's not gonna do that, but I can't imagine whatever she's gonna do will exactly be sunshine and rainbows for Lai, either. I guess the only way to really know is to sort things out at the meeting. Hopefully it'll work out. Yeah, we should probably go. I don't like leaving her in Alicia's hands, even just for a bit, but... Fuck, I guess it's all we can do. We all made our way to the canteen where Isreen had been cooking breakfast. She was meant to be doing it with Ezekiel, but given he was locked in his cell, he couldn't exactly help. We explained the situation to her, and she was rightfully apprehensive and a little bit shocked as we all sat down to breakfast. Oh, so that's what was happening, okay. It felt like every second waiting for Alora to come back took hours, but eventually she entered the canteen herself. I think almost instantly she could feel everyone's eyes on her. I just hoped she was telling the truth, and I hoped even more so this wouldn't lead to a big spiral. Despite everything, I really did want the best for Laura. Girl! Okay, let me take a sippy of my very green 100% juice smoothie. Yummy, yummy. I'm sure you all have a lot of questions, but I believe I've explained the situation best that I can to everyone. I'm uncertain what Chatel's motivations are for attacking me, but for her sake and everyone else's here, I'm not too keen on keeping her quarantined permanently. I believe the best course of action here is to keep her quarantined until she explains why she attacked, and we can attempt to resolve the issue from there. Rest assured, she'll still be provided her daily dosages and meals. Is that satisfactory for everyone? I suppose I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It's just quite the shock. It was bound to happen eventually. Typically 5 or 6 days after a motive gets introduced is when conflicts start to reach a breaking point. I'm just glad no one was seriously hurt. She was still knocked unconscious. You can't exactly do that lightly, can you? It was the best I could do considering the circumstances. And let me reassure you, I did attend to any damage or injuries she sustained. My primary goal here is keeping everyone alive. That has not changed. All I wish for here is for everyone to be safe. Quarantining her seems to be the most appropriate course of action. I hope you can all understand that, even if we are not happy with it. Maybe we can try to ask her later today what happened? I think she'd be more willing to explain to us. That's not actually a bad idea. I'll have to think about it, but currently I'd like to focus on our priorities on our assigned labor for today and any issues that may arise from whatever condition we have to select. Yeah, say we all you like. Doesn't seem like you take much of our input on anything. True. Almost as if on cue, Mononeko hopped onto the table as Fu walked into the room. Do you guys smell that? Ew, what the hell? Sorry. Phew, exciting morning, huh? Things are really kicking off here. Wonder how many more of these conditions you can take before it's more than just Scrunchy who's snapping. You're so ugly. My bet's on Bowhead. Lost too many people not to. No way. I've still got people I don't want to lose, no matter what. Well, we'll see if your resolve stays just as strong after Laura picks her decision for today. What are the options? Da-da-da-da-dum! You can either choose to have all your taps and fresh water shut off until the next murder. What? Oh, that's ridiculous. Or have all the electricity in the prison completely shut off until the next murder. What? That's no fair. These options are stupid. There's no right one. Well, there really wasn't a right one for the previous decisions either, just the one you picked. This is quite a severe step up from the previous options, though. Tricky decision, huh? Well, it's pretty fucking obvious. We can't live without fresh water. Yes, but cutting off our electricity would mean completely cutting off our heating, our ventilation, our fridges and freezers. All our frozen food supplies would be gone, but more importantly, all the medical supplies that need to be kept cold would be gone. Namely, the frozen antibiotics are the most effective ones we have. I do not want to risk that, given St. Teal's current condition. Furthermore, if the frequency of attacks increases, I do not want to risk losing supplies we may need to treat life-threatening injuries. But I'm going to be fine. I don't need any antibiotics or anything. Oh, I forget they lied to Asuga that their injuries are not that bad and they're healing. Even though that shit's infected. Oh, they don't know. Oh, fuck. Well, best to be safe rather than sorry, Asu. Not only that, but since we lost access to our incinerator, once everything in the defrosting fridges and freezers went bad, we'd have no way of disposing them safely. And the lack of ventilation would likely mean the air quality within the prison would decline extremely rapidly. I suppose I never thought of things like that, but she was making a valid argument.
With the water, they only specified the fresh water would be cut off, meaning the pond water in the courtyard and those in the waterways would be completely untouched. I don't particularly want to drink sewage water. Odds are you've already been drinking it. It all self-filters and cycles here. Precisely. By the time it gets to the courtyard, it's already gone through some of the filtration process. I do not mind manually doing the rest of it myself. I'm more than capable of making water potable. Additionally, after my experience with Chateau in the showers this morning, I've come to understand that it does hold certain risks. Namely, it's very easy to slip someone over on... It's very easy to slip someone over on the wet floors there. Guess that's how Lyra was able to get a grasp on her. So what, we go in with water? Seems like the most manageable option, all things considered. I'm sure no one has any objections after I've outlined the risks. Everyone remained relatively silent. Good. We'll choose to cut off the fresh water then. God damn. Who's gonna die, bro? Oh god.
Alrighty, no more fresh water for you. If that was today's, I'm a little worried about how bad tomorrow's will be.
We'll get to that when we get to that. I'm sure you kids will find a way, or convince yourselves you will, and struggle your way to a solution that'll never come to you. Either way, I'll have fun watching you do it.
I gotta say, I'm impressed today was the first day you guys bit the bullet. I thought one of you would crack way earlier. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be soon. The conditions only get more fun from here.
I'm not sure I like your definition of fun.
I'm not sure I like your face, but I still endure it. Anyway, see you all here same time tomorrow. If you're still around, that is. Bye-bye!
Mononeko scampered away, leaving us to face a prison with no fresh water, no food restocks, and no access to our incinerator or washing machines. I don't know what else they could possibly take away at this point. Alright, our priority for today is collecting and purifying as much water as possible. Cersei, Kutsuki, you two will be in the courtyard gathering water for purification. Bottle or store as much of it as you can, and then bring it to me in Lab 2, where I'll do what I can to make it drinkable. Working with Ismin, I wasn't sure how she'd feel about that, but at least we'd been able to make breakfast together the other day. Still, I was still a little apprehensive. We'd hardly talked since everything that had happened. I hoped maybe I could use this as an opportunity to find the strength to apologize. Saint-Il, Elias, you two will also be in the courtyard. You'll be on crop maintenance duty for today. Oh, wait, but then who's gonna be with you? I suppose I could just be alone today.
No way, everyone's going to be with someone. I don't want anyone without any eyes on them.
I can watch her if you'd like. No, absolutely not. He's the last person we should be trusting with anyone.
Come on, it'll be like old times again.
You know, it does help me a lot if you kill each other, but only if it's satisfying. Hell, it's the reason I stole those blueprints and coincidentally remembered the tapes in the last trial. How anticlimactic would it have been to have all of you die that early on? That was acting? He was acting? You know, he might just be a really good salesman. Wow. I forget that he does that. What have you missed? Lyra tried to kill Alora. Alora managed to not die and also not kill Lyra in self-defense, so Lyra's just locked up in her cell. New motive is that, cut off fresh water or cut off electricity. We chose to cut off fresh water because they could just purify the water. Electricity is more important. And now we're doing the tasks.
Yeah. Yippee!
Lyra has short hair. No, I thought it was just, You know, since they were getting ready to shower, that Lyra didn't have her scrunchie on. So much happened in like less than an hour. Awesome. Yay! Couldn't I accompany Alora and leave Shinku, Asuka, and Ezekiel in the courtyard? I do not want anyone wandering the halls alone right now. If I left them as a trio, either Kutsuki would be alone transporting the water to me, or someone would be left alone in the courtyard while the other two transported the water. I'm content to have Fu monitor me if it would put you at ease. Oh, Lyra could have also had her ponytail cut. Oh, yes. No, wait, that makes perfect sense. Because Alora said she grabbed her hair. Oh, I forgot. Whoa. Wait, are we going to see that? It just seems a little counterproductive for him to be helping us here. God forbid I want to get a bit involved. Don't you guys remember when we were friends? No? Well, we could have been friends. You made it more than clear that we weren't. That stuff is in the past. You want my help or not? I mean, he did help us set up the farms. I don't like it, but it's better than no one. Oh, this would be a lot easier if you just let lie out, though. I'll have a think about it. But we should get on with our tasks sooner rather than later. We cannot survive nearly as long without water as we can without food. I'd like to make sure we have a good supply secured as soon as possible. We'll reconvene here in a few hours. Thank you once again for your cooperation. And I apologize for not having any compensation prepared today. I was kind of fucking busy. I was going to sort something out this morning, but, well, I got a little disrupted. Let's just get this over with. The four of us made our way to the courtyard. It was weird. We had been seeing each other constantly at those meetings, but strangely enough, without Lyra, it was weirdly intense. Maybe it was just the atmosphere of the day at large. Oh my god. But even so, I tried to comply for now. I just hoped she'd let us talk to Lyra soon, and we could get some answers on why she attacked Alora. However, I didn't think the others were half as willing to sit by and keep their heads down as I was. I guess, bro. Are we really just not gonna try to do anything? Are these guys useless? Wait, what did they say? At it. Come back here. Bro, these guys are useless. They deserve to die. I don't care. What do you expect them to do, big dog? What? What the heck? Let's try to do our best today. This is ridiculous. We're not seriously just gonna sit here and do what she says, are we? Like, yeah, don't start unnecessary conflicts or whatever, but she started this. Well, no, but don't be imbecilic about this. If you try and do anything rash, you'll likely just end up locked up with her. Wouldn't mind that. At least I know she's okay then. Yeah, for real. Being in the dark about this is not fun. I don't want to sit around and just watch a friend get hurt again. I hate to say it, but I am similarly a little concerned for her well-being. I cannot say I like her attitude, but I do have to admit she can be fairly level-headed when she wants to be. She's rather easy to talk to, all things considered. Certainly more reasonable than some people here. Which is partially what's confusing me in regards as to why she'd have attacked Alora. She hadn't appeared to be particularly scrutinized for a truce yesterday, and this motive hasn't placed any restrictions on her. I mean, she wasn't able to stay in Ezekiel's cell? But, like, we were doing better. Hell, the space did us good. It all seems a little bizarre. No, I'm not suggesting anything, but, well. Do you think Alora was telling the truth? An apprehensive silence fell upon all of us, awkwardly exchanging glances between us. No one wanted to be the person who said something first.
I mean, even if she is, there must have been a reason, right? I just I don't know. I want to talk to Lai about it, figure out what's going on.
Whether she's lying or not, I think we should be wary. More than wary, we should look into it. She can only lock one room at a time with her warden privileges, right? Right now, she's using that to keep Lyra sealed in her cell, meaning no other rooms can be blocked off.
Wait, I'm following your lead here. I got it. It means she can't lock off the showers.
If you were able to get there before she has a chance to clean the room up, then we might be able to get a better idea of what happened. It might be best to do that before trying to knock on her cell and personally check on how she's doing, especially since if Fu doesn't keep his word about monitoring Alora, she could slip away and clean them at a moment's notice.
But she might punish us if she sees us avoiding our task. Who cares if we get punished? That's not important right now.
I'm more than willing to risk it if it's to make sure life is safe. I was ready to jump her the second I saw she restrained her.
Oh, that's two of us. You two are more than free to stay here if you want, but we're going while we've still got the chance.
I'll come with you too.
Huh?
You two will get yourselves caught before you know how loud you are. You need someone to moderate you. Not to mention... Ismene scooped up a bucket of water from the pond, holding it in her arms. I have an excuse to be walking through the halls currently. I can cover for you if you needed.
Oh, right, yeah. That's probably a little bit better idea than jumping in with no plan.
Never thought I'd be glad to have Isabel of all people joining us, but here we are.
I'll make sure Lyra's A-okay no matter what.
I just want to make sure we don't have another body on our hands, that's all. Asuka smiled at Ismene for a moment, a softer look on her face.
Don't we all?
Well, Sam, you hold the fort here. We need to get there as fast as we can. If you could water our crops and shit, that would be great.
Come on, there's no time to waste.
Oh man, I guess I have to water all the crops and shit. The three of them turned to leave, but as they did, all my mind could think of was that night Lyra slipped into that cell. That conversation we had, how she'd helped me to realize just how blind I'd been myself. I'd always been a little biased against Lyra. Maybe I was just put off by her general demeanor or just my prejudices about girls like her. But behind everything, she was someone who could be shockingly insightful and surprisingly empathetic. But most of all, she was human. She was my friend, and I didn't want her getting hurt. So finally standing up for once, I did something I couldn't quite believe. Wait! The others paused and turned around as I haphazardly scooped up a bucket of water. I'm coming too. It'll be more believable if both me and Ismene are transporting the water, after all.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Shinku.
Yay! Yeah, I was kind of confused. Like, they're just leaving him here? The four of us quietly made our way through the halls, me and Ismene leading so it would look less suspicious if we were caught. We took a second to discuss our plan of action in the connecting hallway. It was decided that I and Ismene would drop off the water to the lab and keep Alora distracted while Ezekiel and Asuka investigated the showers. But as we started to approach the labs, our plan already seemed to unravel. Namely, as someone standing outside the lab spotted all of us descending down the stairs. Fu had been guarding the lab Alora was working in from the outside. As soon as he saw us, he cocked his head, a bit in interest. Well, what do we have here? I hate your evil smirk, Dai. He gave us a slightly lopsided grin. Don't do that, fuck you. But he was keeping his voice oddly quiet. Fuck you. He looked at us for a moment as we all stood in paralyzed silence. Eventually he sighed and spoke again. Leave the buckets here, all four of you go. I'll keep her distracted.
What?
Oh, come on, this has to be a trap. There's no way we can trust him. You're lost if you don't want to gamble. I thought you guys loved gambling. Trust him for now. I think he'll keep his word. You serious, Sam? Call it a gut feeling. Yeah, I'm sure David also had a gut. Oh my god, is now the time? I'm sure David also had a gut feeling back before he looked down and realized he'd been stabbed in the back. No, that was just unnecessary. We should trust him. For goodness sake, he's going to get us all killed.
Yeah, I'm an honest man.
Besides, guess it's nice to see you all coming together for a common cause for much. Feel a weird sense of pride to see you all like this. Yo, Fu, why are you trying not to laugh, bro? Wait, stop. Why is this sprite making him look handsome? Take the blazer off.
Ew.
Seriously, like, why did his aura, like, multiply when he had his eyes closed? The fuck? You must care about her a lot, huh? Who knows, if you keep up like this, maybe she'll finally see it too.
What do you mean by that?
If we talk too much out here, Alicia's gonna overhear. Let's just drop the water and go while we still have the chance. I cannot believe I'm going along with this. Izumi sighed and left the bucket she was holding in the hallway. I followed suit and quickly went after Ezekiel and Asuka, who had already started making their way to the shower block. And when we entered...
There's an eerie feel in here right now. Feels weird.
Smells quite sterile. Shit, did she get here between us? It might be because they were cleaned yesterday. Let's just get to looking about to see if she left anything. I'm guessing it happened when she took Lyra for her shower. Might be worth checking the girl's side. Ah, right. Do you want us to wait outside? Shinku, it's a bathroom, not a nunnery. I think you'll live. right. I just didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Anyways, we made our way inside the girls' section of the showers, and lo and behold... Yep, the mirrors broke. Shit. The mirror had been smashed, and glass shards were scattered all over the place. It seemed she hadn't been lying about that. They need to reassemble those pieces and make sure all the pieces are there, because if there's a piece missing, that'll be really funny. That'll be really funny. And her hair, it's... She'll grow it back. We should be glad it was just her hair that was cut and not her skin. Besides, if anything, I think short hair could suit her. Okay, yeah, that was just... Okay, now that was unnecessary. All right. Large clumps of black hair that had been... Not that I'm complaining. I appreciate it. That had been roughly cut were scattered among the glass shards. It was like Lyra's ponytail had been cut clean off. Alora's story did seem to line up. But more notably, almost as soon as I entered... Ow! I found myself slipping onto the ground. Christ, be more careful. You'll cut yourself on the ground. Ismene scowled and helped me out. It was oddly reassuring to have her of all people help me. Thanks. Sorry, the floor was just a little slippery.
Now that you mention it, kinda is. Smells really strong in here, too.
If there was any blood, it was likely sanitized or washed away. She was trying to cover her tracks. I knew it. I bet she seriously hurt Lai and just gonna let her die from her injuries slowly but surely so she won't have to go through a trial or whatever. God, we need to get Lyra out of that cell right now. Not even like a nervous Shinku sprite, just like carrot_carrot. Don't you think you're being a little presumptuous? A little presumptuous? It's clear she's clearly trying to hide something here if it's all cleaned up.
With the wet water, though, it all got shut off pretty early today. If she did clean it, it would have had to been when Lyra was already restrained.
Furthermore, why did she clean any blood but leave all this glass? I don't know, maybe to make her story line up. But the glass renders these showers completely unusable. It would be too dangerous. Given her current priorities, if she'd clear anything, it would be the glass. Someone could easily use it as a weapon, just as Lyra did on her. From everything I'm seeing, she definitely wasn't lying about some sort of fight happening here, but still. Can anyone else smell that weird burnt smell, or is it just me? A little, but I can't figure out where I'm smelling it from. Might just be the vents filtering it from another room. If Alora is prepping for distilling water, then no doubt she has some kind of open flame. Okay, they're being really weird about the smell of the room. I'm scared. This is like the third time it's been brought up. I just wish we could find more here. Our best bet might be trying to go to Lyra directly and talking to her when she's regained consciousness from outside her cell. Hopefully, Alora will allow it soon. She doesn't, I'll more than happily break down that door myself. I'm just hoping she regains consciousness sooner rather than later. Remember when one of the fire hydrants has gasoline? But how's... But they're in the bathroom! But how's that... Either way, I doubt we'll find anything else here without a more proper investigation. If we get some time after our tasks later, we should return here. What, is it on fire right now? Like... What, did she try to set them both on fire with the gasoline? Like, what is this? A gas leak smell wouldn't smell like smoke, it'd smell more like gas. Or rotten eggs. Huh, then what is this? For now, it's best we leave before we get caught. Ezekiel, Asuka, you make your way back to the courtyard. Me and Shinku will bring the water to the labs to distract Alora while you do. Everyone clear? Just pissed off we couldn't find anything else. We'll look again soon, I promise. Right, yeah, I really don't like not knowing if she's okay or not. Trust me, I don't either. But she'll be okay. Trust me. I just hope this all isn't cause... Never mind, we'll talk about it later. On that note, we made our way out of the shower block, but as we did... It appeared maybe I should have listened to my earlier gut feeling, as the person who greeted us was... What exactly are you all doing here? Oh, for Christ's sake, I knew we shouldn't have trusted Fu. Hey, come on, I tried my best. You certainly did. I found it a little suspicious how much you were talking. I'm a little concerned you are all so distrustful of me that you perceived trusting Wong as a better option, but I digress. Can you blame us? God forbid we want to make sure our friend isn't 6 feet under. You saw she was alive earlier. I do not really know what you were trying to accomplish here. I suppose we just wanted to verify your story. I have no reason to lie. I've told you countless times that my main priority here is keeping everyone alive. I do not know what else I have to do to prove that to you. If you wish to investigate in there, you're more than welcome. I have nothing to hide. What I do not appreciate is you all discarding your tasks when we have something as important as our ability to drink clean water on the line. You can investigate after we're certain we won't die of thirst if you still distrust me. No way, we weren't gonna wait for that. That'll give you more than enough time to clear up any evidence we didn't find in there. Evidence? Do not treat this like a murder. No one's going to die. If you're that concerned, I promise you I will stay in the lab. Wong can watch me and ensure that. Oh yeah, great idea. Not like he broke our trust literally 5 fucking minutes ago. Hey, now that wasn't my fault. She wanted to collect some water from one of the waterways, spotted the buckets in the hallway and started asking questions. Oh my goodness, you cannot even ensure someone stays inside the room. How on earth are you running this thing? Even if you do not trust Fu, if Cersei and Kutsuki do their scheduled water drop-offs, then they can check I'm staying in the lab periodically. Is that fair? I think it's as fair as we're gonna get. Certainly. Furthermore, once Saint-Til and Elias have finished their farming responsibilities, they're more than free to join me in the lab to ensure I'm staying in place. Fine. I promise I do not have anything to hide. If it puts your mind further at ease, after our lunch you can have the rest of your day to do what you wish. I will not go anywhere near the showers. If you wish to look further there, then that's your prerogative, but I assure you, you will find nothing. Just be sure to return for dinner so I can ensure everyone is having their rations and that we're all still alive. We can discuss talking to Xiaotao then. I believe you might have better luck getting an explanation out of her than I would, but I think certainly she needs some time to reflect and calm down. I just hope she's okay. I already treated any injuries she sustained. Do not fret. There's only a few minor scratches. That's good, at least. Now, any objections, or are we all agreeing to get back to work? I have a few fucking objections, but none you're gonna listen to, so whatever. Great, I'll see you all soon. Come on, Doc, let's get you back to the lab. Do make yourself useful and carry a bucket of water back with you, Mom. Whoa, hang on, just because you're playing fake warden doesn't mean you can start to boss me around. Let's just get back to the courtyard. The more frequent we make our deliveries, the more consistent our check-ins will be. Right. The four of us somewhat begrudgingly returned to our tasks in the courtyard. I did feel a little bad that Alora was continuing to be so scrutinized, but I understood the others' concern. Me and Asmin made quite a few silent walks over to the lab to drop off water, and lo and behold, Alora did keep her word on staying in the lab. Okay. Low-key, why would you ever trust Fu Fumbler Wong? He can never fumble with me. Hold on, hello, where's the screenshot? I didn't see the rest of the sentence. Hello? That's entirely on them. What does he even do? Okay, top to bottom, top comment just then. Low-key, why would you ever trust Fu Fumbler Wong? That's entirely on them. What does he even do? Wow. Eventually, we all reconvened for lunch, but no one really said much as we ate. Previous days had been tense, but the meals today were something else. After we dispersed, we were given the rest of the afternoon to do whatever we wished, just as Laura promised. I made my way back to the cells after a while and went to enter mine, but as I did, I was met with someone standing outside the locked door to Lyra's cell.
Hey, Lai? I don't know if you're awake right now or not, but if you did do it, no matter why you did it, we'll hear you out, okay? We're not gonna drop you because of it. No way. We just want to make sure you don't do it again. Because, you know, it would really suck to lose you. And I don't want to just be stuck with Zeke when we're out of here. No way. Without you to knock him down a few pegs, who knows how he'll get. I guess I'm not really the one who gets to talk about that or anything. But whatever it is, we won't judge. I don't think it makes you a bad person or anything. It doesn't really change who you are either. It's just a pretty bad situation for all of us, you know? So, when you're ready to talk, I'm here. And I'll properly listen, I promise.
I wonder if Lyra kept... There's no way Alora would have let her keep a piece of glass on her back to her room, right? I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if she pocketed a shard of glass and just like while she was confined here, and then they opened the door to talk to her and she's fucking dead? Wouldn't that be crazy? Locked room mystery. But I don't think that's possible. Like, genuinely. Like, with the circumstances. Asuka lingered in silence for a moment before perking up again.
Oh, and don't worry too much about your hair. If anything, maybe this will even it out from the time you accidentally chopped half of it off when you were drunk. I actually know a whole bunch of
a bunch of short hairstyles as well, so we can find one that'll fit you when you're let out again. Just between you and me, I think you could pull off Zeke's hairstyle way better than he can. But let's not go with that one. I don't think we need more Zekes running about. Anyway, we can figure it out when you're out. Maybe we could have a sleepover or something.
You're talking like she's dead, bro! Alora forgetting to do a full body search? But that's the thing, right? Alora knocked Lyra out unconscious. Lyra would have had the glass on her. I think that would be priority number 1. And if Lyra was knocked out, she wouldn't have any consciousness within her to do something sneaky like that, right? Unless she was dual wielding and put one in her pocket before she was knocked out? That'd be insane. That'd actually be insane.
Just focus on getting some rest, okay? Sorry if I interrupted you or woke you up. I was waiting for Zeke to be ready and just thought I'd check in on you. Just hope you can hear me through the door.
I felt a pit in my stomach as I passed by. I was about to just not say anything and put my head down, return to my cell. But as I put my hand on my door handle, something compelled me to stay for a second. I found myself walking to where Asuka was standing and I spoke myself. I hope you're okay. Even if you would, we're not gonna make fun of you for making a stupid decision. Only you can decide what to do from here. Don't keep repeating the same things again. You and I both know you're better than that. But no matter what reason you had to do it, give yourself as much grace for you as you give others, okay? We're all only human after all.
Yeah, we all are.
Asuka smiled at me as I made my way back to my cell, bumping into someone leaving my cell as I tried to enter. What the hell? Ah, watch where you go. Shit. You couldn't do it in your own cell, dumbass? Oh, God. Zeke? What on earth are you doing in here? Nunya? Zeke, we're not doing this. He thought he could do it again? Quite beside myself, I grabbed his shoulders. Even if I don't like you, I'm not letting you go back to being this childish. Come on, you don't want to act like this. I don't want any of this to be happening. I want to know Lai is safe. That's all that matters to me. If I have to go back to being the worst fucking person in the prison that everyone hates just so Alicia lays off her, then that's what I'll do. She's always had more of a right to do better than I ever did. Come on now, I don't think she'd want you to get yourself in trouble. If you ask me, doing what you can to try to make sure your friend is safe doesn't make you the worst person in the prison. Listen, I don't care what you were doing, I just want to know. I was trying to use your vent to get Bobby pinned into her cell. Give her a chance to maybe lockpick her way out of there or something. I tried my own vent, but I don't know if it connects to her cell. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't know why you didn't just explain that to begin with. I wouldn't have had any problem with that. Cause you're always so quick to judge me. You just decide everything I do is bad no matter what the hell it is. Well, you kind of treat me the same way? Ah. Guess I do. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Alright. Zeke paused for a moment, looking away. He was like, shit. He's kind of right. Like, now? Of all times? Whatever. I need to get going. Me and Asa are gonna investigate the showers again. See you at dinner, Zeke. Yeah, whatever. Ezekiel huffed under his breath and pushed past me, leaving me in my room. There was an odd amount of white noise. I was wondering if maybe the bobby pins and events were causing some sort of disruption. They might have gotten caught in the fans or something. I doubted Ezekiel was too thorough with trying to get them through. Lyra's so gonna die. Holy shit. Oh, I did not like that possibility being added. It was nice to see him helping, though. And maybe this whole time I underestimated just how strongly he cared for Lyra. I guess I could never really know what things were really like between them.
Easy now. Alright, there we go.
Oh my god, I told you not to let me drink that much. I'm gonna be sick.
Chapter 2, by the way. Top right.
Oh, don't throw up on my sheets again. They were a bitch to clean the first time.
If you hate dealing with me so much, just kick me out of your room already.
No way. Come on. Stop talking nonsense, Easy.
I'm serious. All I do is mess things up. Just cut me off before I damage something you really care about.
If I cut you off, you will damage something I really care about.
What's that?
You really gonna make me say it?
Don't say it to me. That's corny as shit.
Oh, shut the hell up!
Oh my god, it is, isn't it? That's... Oh my god, what have I done to you?
What's so funny?
You really think I'm something worth putting all that emotional stock into? Wow, I knew Shinku had deluded himself into thinking I'm someone who could be fixed, but I didn't think you'd fall for it too.
The hell are you saying?
Getting attached here is like a death sentence to you. Do you seriously think that I won't jump the fence when someone seems like a better option? When you can't give me food or alcohol or my dose? Of course I will. I always do, no matter how kind people are, no matter how much people care about me. I can't accept it. I spin their face and walk all over them and...
Yes, Lyra, this is the 6th time so far you've said this sort of thing.
And I'm a horrible, manipulative woman, and I used you. like I used everyone. Just drop me before I leave you, and you end up hating me. I'm not anyone you should coddle, or help, or...
Hey! Cut it out!
Shut up! Don't hold me so close. I can't do this to you two. I care about you too much, and that's terrifying. Ugh, get away from me. You're just gonna end up hurting yourself.
She's so drunk. God damn.
Then hurt me. As much as you'd like. God damn it, Lai. Stop. Just stop saying all these things about yourself. Because, to me, you're way better than I'll ever be. And it pisses me off you can't see that. And if you're all these terrible things you say you are, then just how shitty is someone like me? Stop giving yourself shit for being human, Lai. That's stupid. And of all the fucked up people here who got dealt a god-awful deck, you've done pretty goddamn well with the cards you were dealt, if you ask me.
I can't stand the idea of you eventually hating me too, of hearing you say all the things I already know about myself. It would mean more coming from you. You're too kind to me. I don't deserve it. I'm sorry.
Well, the world's not been all that kind to us. So I thought I'd just make up for lost time. Even if the world's shit, it becomes somewhat not completely unbearable when you're with people who aren't half bad. You know?
But I don't think you can do that forever. People come and go. If the world's only bearable when you're with people, how are you meant to stand it when you're alone?
Guess I won't.
Oh, now you're being ridiculous. Shut the hell up, yes you will.
Nah, I think I'm good.
You will, or else I'll never forgive you. I'll go to your grave and laugh at you, tell you what an idiot you were for not being able to find enough good within you to stand to live alone. Especially because, to me, it's quite obvious. I mean, look at what you're doing now.
Well, I wouldn't mind you laughing at my grave. At least you'd still be thinking about me somehow. And as long as you're still thinking about me after leaving, if I still have some impact in your life, if you're still reminded of me, then I win.
You're an idiot. One day you'll see just how stupid thinking like that is.
Let's just get you to bed. Come on.
Mint was right about you. You really do still have a lot to learn.
I need a slur to describe whatever the hell's going on between those two. Okay. Is that right? Is that right? Jesus. Now I'm just thinking, right? What? Is that flashback only to display how friggin' suicidal Lyra has always been? Or is there anything else we can glean from it? Because we already know they were super close. Right. Yeah, how much Zeke cared. But I feel like we already know that, don't we? It was a flashback. Yes, it was a flashback. Like a last goodbye for Lyra. I don't like that. There better be more then. There better be more flashbacks then, because I don't, that didn't sit right with me, I think. The afternoon passed slowly. I couldn't help but feel anxious. There's a suffocating uncertainty in the air. But I didn't have much to do until dinner. I had some time to kill. I should find some way to pass time. Yay! Shit. I'm a little worried for Lyra, honestly. Alright, where are the people? Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, oh, shit. All you people, won't you listen to me? I just had a sandwich, no ordinary sandwich. A sandwich made with jellyfish jelly. Why did I sing that? Anyways, that's Taka's room, and then it's Mean. Does this Mean want to hang out with me? No? Okay. Ooh, long. Asuga. And I think it's... Oh, no. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, Mint and then... Okay. Wait, did I miss Alora's room? Oh, it's up here. Am I stupid? I already looked at her room. I am stupid. Okay. Alright. Hey, Oompy. What the hell do you want? I had a question for you, actually. What is it, Nancy Drew? If you could do anything right now, or have anything right now, what would you like? I think I'd like a slice of hot apple pie. Ooh, that's a good answer. With lots of cinnamon and a crispy crust. I like when the apples aren't fully cooked into the sauce, so there's still some slightly crunchy bits. I like chewing things. Stuff that's too mushy reminds me of hospital slop. You wouldn't want to make some big change to the world, to have whatever you're trying to do here accomplished, have everyone hate ultimates, have us all killed, like apple pie, really? I mean, I guess that's probably more important, but I don't think whatever I need to do to achieve a world I'd like would create a world that would let me back in. Huh. So maybe I just want to sit by a windowsill for a bit, watch the world go by, watch stupid people doing stupid things, and eat something tasty. I miss apple pie. It. Shit. Did I save? Fuck. I don't know if I saved. Oh, yes, I did. That's pretty simple. That's all I really want right now. Everything else feels too complicated. What about you? What do you want right now? A slice of that pie, if you'd let me. That's bullshit, you know it. You seriously prioritize a fucking pie over getting out? Is that a no? Am I not allowed a piece? Get your own damn pie. This one's mine. The fuck? It's not real. It's hypothetical. Then get your own fucking hypothetical pie. God. Yeah, but it doesn't taste the same when you're not sharing. This is stupid. This is imaginary pie. You're getting on my dick over me not giving you a piece of my imaginary pie. Please? Okay, just a small piece, I guess. But you're getting the sad fucking corner piece. Hope you know that. Fine by me. I can always soften up the crust with custard. You have custard with your apple pie? Never mind. You're not getting shit. That's a fucking war crime. I don't think you can talk about war crimes, Amelia. La 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 la, can't hear you. Too busy enjoying my imaginary apple pie. Seriously? Ah, these hypothetical crispy apple bits are so good. So glad there's no little wusses here to drench them in custard and ruin them. I can see why the two of them were friends. Shinku, you can't just Okay. Let's make it not so hypothetical when you're allowed at this office, alright? Huh? I could even make some custard as well. It's really not that bad. You should give it a try. There's a lot I want to give a try. Maybe someday then. No chance, not with you all. You're stupid for even bothering to talk to me. It's nice to imagine a warm, sweet apple pie, but in reality, it'll probably just burn your tongue on the first bite and the rest of it will taste like nothing. Some things are best just being hypotheticals. You should leave, Shinku. You should get back to your side of the door. You should use all the connections you can get out there. I'm saying you have no friends and no one likes you. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright. How does one get it? I'm assuming it's like baked in a tray, like a baking tray, and not like a circular pie tray. You know? That kind of apple pie? Apple pie. I like it when the apples are mushy though. I only like the crunchy if I only like if it's crunchy if it's from the crust. I think the crust is what's allowed. If it's like a weird in-between where it's like the apples are sometimes mushy but sometimes crispy, I get really, really mad and like uncomfortable. I suppose I could always boil the water if I'm still apprehensive about it. There should be some sort of tea leaves in here to make that at least bearable to do. Where's that one I liked? Hey, Iz, are you holding up alright? I suppose as well as I can, considering the circumstances. I'm just trying my best to prepare for dinner. It is a little frustrating I get assigned to do meals so much, but I suppose it's better than eating anything Ezekiel has to cook. Besides, I might be able to sneak something onto her tray in case getting an explanation out of her doesn't help her get released. It's a little strange of you to go against Laura like that, especially for someone like Lyra. Well, I think this whole thing is getting a little ridiculous.
Wait.
Chair noises. I'd rather do something than nothing. Just don't go and tattle on me. I deserve more than that from you at this stage. It was nice earlier getting to investigate together. Of course, the circumstances were far from ideal, but... Are you ever gonna apologize, dude? These days, Ismin, you do seem a lot less cold. Dinner will be ready at 6 p.m. I'll see you then. It's gotta be a circle or else what's the difference between apple pie and cobbler? I don't get it. Cobbler? I don't even know her! Gobble, gobble. I'm assuming, like, a pie with a side of custard? Right? Cobbler is, like, the concept of a pie. What the fuck just... So it's like a pie, but with no structure. Everything is technically there, but the crust isn't the crust. It's kind of just everywhere. All over the place. Is that what's... Is that what that means? So glad you get it. Yes! Okay. My brain cells really work hard to understand you. I never watched Glorious Bastards. Custard pie with apples. Well, custard pie! Huh. Wait, hold on. Come on, there's gotta be something here. Anything else, Zeke? Not really. It's pissing me the hell off. At least if Laura's story holds up, it means it's unlikely any harm was done to Lyra. That's something at least, right? It just can't be right. Something is off about it. I know it. Well, why the hell would she try to kill anyone? Herself? Especially after... Is everything okay, Zeke? Yeah, it's all good. Today's just weird as all hell. I'm on edge and all that shit. This whole situation's stupid as hell. Even if she did attack Alicia, then it's not like she's gonna try again. We'd all know it was her. I suppose it might be for her own safety more than ours that she's being kept in her cell. God damn it, dinner needs to come quicker. I need to see her again. I need to make sure she's okay. Ask her what the hell happened. Because no matter what you think or what we found here, I don't believe a word Alicia is saying. Something is off about her today. Just tearing this room apart looking for small details isn't going to do you any good. If anything, you might accidentally break or obscure anything here that might be important. I know! I need to stop, but the second I stop, I get in my head about it all. Do you need a distraction? Hello? If it'll help, I can stay and talk to you for a bit. Might help you keep your mind off things. Help dinner come quicker. Yeah, I guess that could help a bit. Why not? Alright, very well then. Oh, that locked me in? Okay, well, I will do this. I will say yes, but I want to talk to Alora, Fu, and Asuga before that. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Good thing I saved, too. Hey! What you doing over here? Fu was sitting on one of the spinning chairs, twirling the cable of one of the disconnected phone lines around his finger as he rocked back and forth a bit. Are you stimming? When he saw me approaching, he leaned back, a small smirk on his face. Don't do that. She's not left the lab, don't you worry. Been keeping an eye on things for you. I'm gonna take anything you have to say with a grain of salt here. I don't think you really want to help us. I don't think I could even if I wanted to. What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry too much about it, kid. God knows there's enough going on today already. Why do you keep helping us? Above trying to make more interesting content or whatever excuse you give us. Well, that's just it. There's nothing more to it. It's fun. Well, I'm glad one of us is having fun. Good for you. Fu looked at the phone he was holding, putting it down, avoiding eye contact with me. If I gave you one call right now, if you could call anyone, who'd you think you'd call? Reverse Uno card. This isn't about me, kid. I'm curious. He let out a sigh after a moment of quiet. Jai, probably. What could you possibly say to her that wouldn't make her hang up right away? That she was right all along. I think that's enough about me for today, kid. I'm not the star of the show after all. How about you stay and answer my questions for once? You got a bit until you're all gonna be corralled up by the doc for dinner after all. Nah. Suit yourself, not my problem. Actually, if I remember correctly, there is art of Fu's wife and kid that Ripple drew. I think it was for Christmas, actually. I forget. Asuka. Weren't you meant to be investigating the showers with Zeke?
Oh, I was. But we weren't really getting any major leads. So I thought we could try a more direct approach and talk to Lyra, but I could barely hear her through the walls. I heard some noise, but it was so muffled, I couldn't figure out what it was.
I'm so fucking scared.
And now I figured it might be worth trying to see if we can get into her cell somehow.
Well, the lecture hall is quite far from her cell, isn't it?
But it's the easiest way to access the pipe system.
Oh.
And maybe through that, I could potentially find a way to get into the vent system and get into her cell that way. I'm pretty flexible and small, so I figure if anyone could crawl through the vents, it would be me.
Just be careful. Something that physical could lead you in reopening your wound.
I know, but it's worth a try, isn't it? I'm not gonna let down another friend ever again. No way. I'm not losing anyone else. Even if I don't always know what's best for people, I still want to protect my friends, always.
I feel like that's setting yourself up for failure.
Don't you believe me?
Can we calm down a bit?
Uh-huh.
Alora already said we'll be able to talk to her and discuss her release at dinner. That's only a few hours away. It might be best to just wait instead of potentially injuring yourself.
I just really don't like sitting around and doing nothing again. I feel like I've gotta do something.
You can keep yourself safe first and foremost.
Why would you tell me that, Shinku?
What? I just told you to keep yourself safe.
Why would you say that?
Well, what, does keep yourself safe mean something else nowadays? Sorry.
Then worry about everything else. No way! That's selfish!
Then keep yourself out of trouble for the rest of us. None of us want to lose you or see you get hurt either.
I know, I understand. You're right. I just couldn't stand losing anyone again. Being weak again. Being told how foolish I was again. How nothing I did was ever enough.
That's not going to happen, Asuka.
I know that, realistically. I guess I just get up in my head about these things. Maybe I just need to think about something else for a bit. Keep my mind off of it all. Wanna stay and chat for a bit?
Nah.
That's okay, I get it. You stay safe, alright?
Will do. Immediately self-harms by having a prolonged conversation with Ezekiel Elias. Oh, Shinku. Oh, right, Alora's in the lab. Okay. Number 2? No. Number 2? Yes. Kutsuki, can I help you? Is it an emergency? No, I'm just trying my best to get as much water purified as possible. I appreciate it if you want to talk to me currently, but please refrain from doing so unless it's an emergency. I want to get as much water stocked up as possible, especially before any further potential conditions impede on my production. I understand. I'll leave you alone. I apologize for bothering you. It's alright. Try not to get into issues. Thanks. Damn. Immediately goes to have a prolonged conversation with Ezekiel Elias. Alright!
Ego!
I've never enjoyed Ezekiel's company. I couldn't quite recall any time I've had an entirely pleasant conversation with him prior to his crime reveal. But in comparison to what I assumed my conversations would be like with him now, he'd become even more egotistical and obnoxious. I feared they would seem almost friendly retrospectively. Well, well, well. Finally ready to man up and get your shit together, Sam? Excuse me? Why else would you be talking to me now Isabella's tossed you aside? It's not like your sorry ass enjoys my company. You're too much of a pussy to deal with the hard truths I gotta hand out to you. Seems to me like someone's realized he's next on the chopping block and wants some advice from someone who got exposed, got demonized, and still came out the other side completely unscathed. How you got worthy is beyond me. Oh, is this a normal free time event? I thought this was just like... Do I want to do this or... I mean, might as well, I'm already here. How you got worthy is beyond me. How someone like me got lumped in with psychos like you all is beyond me, but you don't see me bitching about it. We do, actually. Almost every single day. He won't shut up about it now. Like, obviously I didn't need some insane audience of weirdos to tell me I didn't do shit. I already knew that. It just feels weird doing this free time event after, you know, like, events of the story happened where he's mellowed out. Yeah, it seems very detached. Maybe I'll actually reload and go to Fu? I'll read this and then do Fu. You what? Sorry. Still, you seem quite happy with your verdict. I couldn't care less. If anything, I'm just pissed I got in here for something that isn't even a fucking crime. You could fool me without your acting. I'm acting no different. I'm just saying it as it is. God forbid I'd be a bit fucking angry that I'm stuck with literal murderers for no goddamn reason. But I'm not gonna let the audience impact how I act or whatever. Once again, I already knew I was innocent. Didn't need them to tell me that. Anyone who thinks too much on their verdict or places all that power on the audience is stupid anyway. I couldn't stand to be someone like Isabel who let all that shit get to her head and started acting all vindicated herself when, you know, she's a fucking murderer. Well, you're not too far of that yourself, are you? Oh, shut the hell up. It's different and you know it. Is it really? Like it or not, you messed up. You got people hurt. There's a reason you're in here. Yeah, but just because there's a reason doesn't mean it isn't stupid as all hell. They lump all of us in here together when none of our crimes are on the same level of severity whatsoever. You really think what Lai or Asa did is gonna be on the level of someone like Fu? Get real. God knows what someone like you must have done, but it's something real freaky and real messed up. Just because some people here might be worse than others, it doesn't negate the harm that you and your crime did. It didn't magically get better because other worse things happened. You still hurt people. You still got people killed. You could say you're better than Ismin and not letting the audience get to your head, but you clearly are. You're putting yourself above everyone else, just like she did. I didn't kill it with my own two hands, though. They threw away their own fucking lives. It's bullshit to hold me responsible just for a few words or a bit of pushing or whatever. I thought you were meant to be smart, Sam. Clearly you're stupid as all hell if you can't realize that I didn't kill them. Peer pressure isn't a goddamn crime. It's just what everyone does. If what I did was stupid, then those who died trying to follow me are stupider. You really don't get it, do you? Oh, there it is. You're acting all condescending again, like you know so much better. You can act like you're so much better than me as much as you'd like, Sam. At the end of the day, I'm sure everyone will be really interested in seeing just what kind of sick shit you've done. Act like I'm a bad person or unforgivable all you like. You're the one who's alone now, not me. Wonder why that is. Ooh. You're deflecting. This isn't about me. I don't know why it should be about me either. If what I did was so bad that the dumbass people in charge here can classify it as a crime, then every guy my age should be locked the hell up. Excuse me? I'm not sure. Don't act dumb. Outside your prissy little book clubs, it's just what it's like. Men push each other. They test each other. It's all about seeing who's on top at the end of the day. You either beat them, challenge them, or let yourself get eaten up. I don't know what kind of people you've been around. I don't know how you managed to miss it your whole life. Guess your mama had you all cooped up in your ivory tower writing boys tonguing each other, whatever the fuck. For goodness sake, Ezekiel, I wrote psychological horror and crime thrillers. Midnight was actually a deconstruction of the romance genre's tropes and meant to highlight why we crave possessiveness, and I don't need to hear all the words for it. As far as I'm concerned, taking it up the back is taking it up the back. How did you possibly manage to get that from anything I said? Hello? Point is, back in my school, you either beat down or got beaten up. Which one would you prefer, huh? Well, don't answer that. I know what you are. Okay. I don't want to hear about all that. Oh my god. But every kid in that school was cruel as hell. We all pushed each other, we all got each other in trouble, we all got into fights, and we all made it worse for each other. Because that's just what you did. You didn't want to seem weak. If you did, then people would fuck with you. So don't you dare acting like I'm terrible and shitty and all that. No one else is any better than me. Sure, maybe I am a bad person, but who the hell even is good? Stupid as hell to isolate me just because I'm successful now when I could name 10 guys off the top of my head who basically did the exact same thing. If so many people are doing it, that doesn't make it better. In fact, that makes it a bit more concerning, quite frankly. Well, it's just the way it is. So either man up and go along with it, or don't come complaining to me when you get eaten up. I really don't think that sort of attitude or environment is normal, Ezekiel. Must be nice to be so sheltered. It's all that's outside of the walls of your tower, princess. I'm really not so sure about that. Honestly, Ezekiel's behavior sort of confuses me. It was clear to me he was hurt by these sorts of environments and expectations himself, yet he saw no problem with continuing that cycle himself. But two things remain clear to me. One, it would be impossible to have a productive conversation with Ezekiel about his crime right now. Two, whatever environment Ezekiel was raised in was not as normal as he'd like to believe. No normal childhood would make a child turn out like this. I wonder what exactly that school he went to was. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna load and do Fu's free time event, because that felt really detached. That was like a little fun bonus thing for me, I guess. And Fu has been really hands-off this entire chapter, so it feels like his free time events aren't like tonal whiplashes, you know? Oh right, I have to do this again. Please talk more about your wife who hates you, please. Fine. It was a mystery even to myself why I was bothering to waste my time on Fu. The Amy-shaped elephant in the room. I already knew I'd reap very little insight from this, and it wasn't like I had any lingering affection for him that compelled me to keep returning. Maybe I was just hoping he'd slip up at one point or another if I pushed him enough. Sheesh, you look real serious there, kid. Maybe you should have some brandy. Might loosen you up a bit. No, thank you. You're no fun at all. Rather be sound of mind than fun. Ugh, don't give me that shit, kid. Life's too short. You gotta enjoy the golden years while you're still in them. Sounds to me you're perfectly happy drinking away your golden years, provided Hope's Peak paid your bar tab. As soon as their funding slipped away, then you suddenly started having all these problems with them. Funny that. Nah, I've known they were shitty from the start. Sure, I took advantage of my position, but who doesn't? I didn't. Really, no. Everyone else does it. I knew that from the start. I was never starry-eyed or oblivious. I knew what I was getting into. No point trying to act morally righteous or like I was better than it all. Is that not what you're doing now? All I'm doing is trying to run a profit, maybe a few heads in the process. I don't believe it's just that. See, it doesn't matter what I tell you. You're still not fucking satisfied. So it's not worth thinking too hard about why I'm doing this. Just know I am. If I was honest about anything, it's the fact that I definitely am a criminal, just like the rest of you. In fact, I only got my talent through my crime, you know? Well, I can't imagine you were ever exactly the type of person Hope's Peak wanted to platform. That's interesting. That previous sentence Fu just said, huh. You don't know that, kid. I was quite the charmer in my youth. Find that quite hard to believe. At the very least, I knew how to smooth talk. You'd be surprised how far that could take you. Or, well, just knowing when to take an opportunity. With you, I think it's more like exploiting an opportunity than taking it. Whatever you want to call it, it's good business at the end of the day. I just don't know how you can live with yourself. Because everyone's really just as bad as me. People can pretend to be righteous all they like, grounded and human and all that shit. But at the end of the day, most people are really only looking out for themselves. You can't even really blame them. It only becomes an issue when people start to see others' lives as disposable compared to them. I mean, to their own. Is that not what you're doing now? You have no idea how valuable this whole thing has made your lives, kid. But I got my talent through this politician who'd stopped connecting with anyone. He got so caught up in the rat race, he was more concerned with how he looked to others than how he looked to himself. He tried to save face however he could, throw money at a problem, prioritize spectacle over being genuine. It was all mind games to him. Look connected to the traditional status quo, those above him who benefited from it above him wanted to maintain. Show he had the power and influence to source something practically illegal. Looked like a traditional family man, doing all this for his son. His son's death was the best goddamn thing that ever happened to him. To him, what he bought from me was nothing more than a status symbol dressed in faux sentimentality. What the fuck is this guy on about? But he made a fatal mistake. Want to know what it was, kid? What? He'd gotten so caught up in the affairs of billionaires, he started seeing ordinary people as just statistics to sway. When you reach a certain amount of power, make enough people complicit, you think you can do anything without consequence. Guess he never thought a hick like me would have the guts to blackmail him. Of course he didn't. If he was that powerful and already willing to do something illegal, surely he couldn't have just, killed you. I was willing to take him down with me if he tried. I deserved to die just as much as he did. I didn't fear it. So you were willing to become just as bad as he was? I already was. I mean, I was the one who carried out his request in the first place. Ah! I've seen the worst of humanity, kid. I've seen just what people will do and how many people will do it just because they think they can get away with it. I met the worst kinds of people. I've had to grin and shake hands with them and try my damn hardest not to dig my nails into their skin. That's why I've got no qualms being ingenuine myself. I'm not ashamed of how shitty of a person I really am, because I'm far from the worst. I'm just open about what I'm like. Just because everyone else is ingenuine doesn't give you an excuse to be horrible yourself. Sincerity isn't exactly a hot commodity these days. It's rare to meet anyone who's actually good or properly cares about anything they say. All these fake, starry-eyed wannabe activists spend hours policing what others can and can't say online, but they still order takeout from a company funding kids getting mindlessly slaughtered. People are all superficial talk to look good publicly, but no actual individual action. They become so comfortable being powerless that they'll just let anything happen as long as it's not happening close to them. I wonder what they'll do when it's finally knocking at their front door. I want to know Fu Wang's stance on vegans. But all that to say, not many truly good people left out there, if any at all. We're all selfish. Maybe that's just what being human is. Those who do try and be genuine or sincere either get eaten up, disillusioned, or exhaust themselves seeing how little anyone else really seems to give a shit. There's a lot of people who'd say they're sincere, say they're genuine, but most of the time they're only acting good to save face. There's not a single good person in this prison as far as I'm concerned, including you and me. Good parts, sure, but ultimately, when cameras are involved, everyone's suddenly curating themselves to seem as sympathetic as possible. Really, it's impressive how no one here is the ultimate actor or whatever. I don't think you could entirely fake half the connections and emotions and, well, relationships that everyone here has formed with one another. Sure, maybe people are adjusting their behavior for the cameras, but what I felt for those who died, what I felt when Asmin broke that pin, I know what I felt then was real. I couldn't have possibly faked that. No one could fake all those connections. I can never fake that care I felt for Molly, or Dracul, or even Mint. Holy shit, is that Uo's lab? What the fuck? Hello? Thanks for the raid? What the heck? Is this a power play? Scientists raiding into test subjects? But the test subject is kind of playing a Danganronpa fan game. I'm kind of scared. Hi, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Hello, Dachu. Playing Danganronpa fan game. Oh, wait. They can't... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I have subscribers for 10 minutes because it's a fan game that's deep in chapter 3 and I put that on to avoid spoilers. Fuck! Sorry, fuck! My bad! Pranked. So sorry, we're in the middle of a 35-year-old man talking about how vegans are actually bad people. She's lying. This guy has not said a single word about vegans. The spoilers. The only spoiler on the screen is that he puts his jacket on. He's jacking on? Start your jacket off. Okay. Alright, anyways. Did I read this one? No, I didn't. I can't speak for everyone, but I personally haven't given a shit about any of you since the day I arrived. I could act like I actually give a shit if Bo had died if I wanted to maintain the image of a misguided father, but there's not much point in that now. Then what about Takiko? He's like, oh, everyone's such an actor. Ooh, everyone just plays things up for cameras. And then once you start talking about Takiko Uchiyama, he starts sweating like crazy. Whatever. Huh? I'm asking. What about her? Was all that care you felt for her fake as well? He doesn't know Shinku saw him drop to his knees. Did Takiko and Fu see Shinku when they were doing that whole exchange in the common room? Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, of course it was. I couldn't give a less of a shit about her. Really? You kids are so gullible. He is so bad at lying. He can be so good at lying, actually. He can be. Like him faking, oh, I recorded everyone. Oh, I can't believe I remember those exact words. Oh my god. No, he ate that up. That was perfectly executed. I genuinely thought he was piecing it together. Fuck you. I don't know why you're still clinging to this idea of me as someone who's secretly got a soft side to him. Someone who doesn't want any of the young girls to get hurt. I already told you, I'm no misguided father. It was all part of the act, and if you fell for it, that's on you. I don't believe you for 1 second. Yay! Oh, we're doing this again? Oh god, I misread that. I had a heart attack, holy shit. Don't shorten her name ever again. You fraud. You 5 o'clock shadow fraud, never do that again. Fuck you. Hello, Emmy. How's my favorite warden doing today? Fuck off, Wong. You're the last person I want to deal with today. Aw, come on. I know you secretly love me. I'd love for you to lay off the booze, you reek. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm sure it's 8 p.m. somewhere. Besides, what's the harm in a little something to take the edge off? I hope it does enough harm to take you out, quite frankly. You and me both. Is there anyone in this prison who isn't suicidal? Hey, kid, how are the cameras looking today? Why should I know? I turned them off. You know you'll get in trouble if you do that. Why the hell would you do that? Even she's the type of person I can't help but resent. The type who turned their back on their principles and jumped the fence when the grass looked greener. I didn't want to see her like that. What the fuck is this? Yeah, me neither. Oh, are we doing Schrodinger's fucking Lyra right now? Fuck you. I really enjoy this, but fuck you. But you know, you're never gonna know if she's okay or not unless you switch them on. I prefer not knowing. If someone is dead, then I can keep them alive a little longer by not knowing. As long as there's a chance they're alive, then they're still alive to you even if they aren't. Rip checking off Schrodinger's cat off his fucking checklist for the VN writer list. Yep. Okay. All right. Thank you, Rip. Thank you for your work. Thank you. You're a weird kid. Well, your loss. I was just curious, if anything. Curious or concerned? Who cares about the fine print? Don't tell me you somehow see her as your daughter, too. Nah, I'm done with that. But I don't know, I guess I saw her as a younger version of me. Someone before all my mistakes. Guess I sort of hoped she wouldn't make the choices I did. She definitely made choices. Good ones. They're hers, and I think that's what counts. Well, no matter what, I'll be rooting for her. Call me biased, but I think she'll find a way. She's got to. You're a terrible host. You're not exactly employee of the month either. Guess you're gonna have to vote both of us corrupt. She counts? She's part of the cast too now? Is her crime even relevant? Does she have a crime? I thought she was just in it for the love of the game. Well, you know, it's never too late to turn things around. Look in the mirror and try to say that with a straight face. You'll get it eventually. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, things are happening, that's for sure. I braced myself for another awkward group dinner. I was just hoping that when everyone finally got to see Lyra again, they'd calm down a little. Admittedly, I was also pretty worried about her. I hoped she was okay. But as I arrived a little early, I was surprised to see someone else there. Sitting by the oven, waiting for dinner to be done, drinking a cup of tea. Oh, hey. It won't be ready for a little bit. Right, of course, no rush. I knew nothing would happen if we stayed in this uncomfortable limbo forever. I needed to make things right here. But that wouldn't happen unless I made the first step. Shinku W? First time in my, whatever hour playthrough? Hey. I don't expect you to forgive me, but... for what it's worth, I am sorry. Do you think we could talk? He did it! He's doing it! Ismene let out a sigh, looking at me for an uncomfortably long period of time. I wanted to crawl back into my own skin, but I stood my ground. I knew I had to do this. And to my surprise... Let me get you some tea. Alora just dropped off the water for it. The two of us sat quietly together, not saying a word. There was a heavy atmosphere in the air as we sat with our cooling tea. Eventually, I drummed up the courage to speak. Oh, it's this artist again! Oh! Yay!
So, how have things been with you recently?
He's got a long way to go.
Fine. I've just been keeping to myself quite a bit.
Same here, honestly. I know it sounds a little strange, but even if Asuka was a little controlling, I really did like those group meetings. It felt nice to be a part of something again.
I agree.
It just feels so weird to be surrounded by so many people and still feel so distant from all of them.
Admittedly, I've been partially distancing myself on purpose.
Huh?
It's not that I haven't had the chance. After everything happened, Chantel was weirdly understanding of all people. This whole time I thought I knew what was best for her, but it seems I was the fool this whole time. I think she was far wiser than I ever gave her credit for. We talked after I destroyed the other pin. I felt foolish. I felt like no matter what I did, I'd just cycle back to the same behaviors, the same pain over and over. And she showed me her arms. They were filled with the past, a sky filled with constellations made of puncture wounds. But she was on a lower dose, and certainly not taking anything she'd need to inject at that stage. And we talked and I realized, of course they weren't going to heal immediately. Even if you stop doing something, it's going to take a while before the scars go away. You might even make some more scars along the way. But that doesn't mean you're not doing better, that you're not healing, even if it takes months or years for the scars to fade. And I suppose I realized for how childish and arrogant and reckless I thought she'd been this whole time. I'd been far more ignorant and immature than she ever was.
I've been thinking similarly about my own perceptions of things lately.
Growing up, I always put myself above others. Perhaps some saw it as arrogance. But at the end of the day, I was just using it to push others away. I always felt different from others. Abnormal. I just seemed to see things differently to others. No matter what I did. I was scared of people seeing how abnormal I really was. So I childishly used my arrogance to push others away. So they'd never find it out. And I never really grew out of doing that. I've been a fool this whole time. I've spent a lot of time feeling foolish these days. About my ultimate talent, about my social status, about getting on my high horse about my verdict. But at the end of the day, what did any of it really mean? Despite how independent I've always believed I was. No matter where I seem to go, I seek validation in something external. Validation for my intelligence from my teachers, for my perceived superiority from my talent. Validation through the audience, by reaffirming their judgments, to try to justify my own actions and their forgiveness of them. But it's ridiculous to perpetrate harm just because some audience arbitrarily decided someone was worth of one thing or another. I'd be becoming just like my professor. And Asuka and Elias's behavior have demonstrated to me just how harmful it can really be. Both to yourself and others. I thought I'd be more stressed if I stopped cracking down on the verdicts. That the value I was clinging to would slip away. But I feel more content now than anything.
I just think it's a little funny it took Ezekiel getting worthy for you to stop properly listening to them.
I was beginning to think about it long before that. But I'll admit, it was partly the final nail in the coffin. Well, that or seeing how much my actions impacted Molly and Takiko. It's undeniable I had a hand in what happened. I couldn't keep going after knowing I contributed to how they were treated. I pray they'll never forgive me for what I did. I certainly don't deserve it. But either way, it's more complex than just worthy or corrupt, isn't it?
What do you mean?
There's so many layers to all of us, to everything that drives our actions. I don't believe I could ever even start to unravel even my own. But it isn't as simple as saying someone is justified or not. is not just black or white.
It's somewhere in the gray.
Exactly.
I just can't believe it took me so long to see it.
It's a little shameful, but I believe what's important is that we did see it in the end. And I think when you approach things with more understanding, life becomes a lot less confusing. Which is funny, really. Because for all intents and purposes, it should make life more complicated. I won't ask what happened between you and your sister. Perhaps I should be more enraged by it, but I don't want to be a hypocrite after what I pushed Molly into attempting. I just hope you're alright.
Huh. Huh.
I think about her a lot.
Oh, thank you, Ministry Inside. Sorry, I'm like super locked in, but thank you.
Me too. I really should be able to bring myself to hate her after learning the truth of the suicide pact, but I cannot. It's strange.
Same here. I like to think she grew in the time we knew her.
She almost certainly did, in spite of everything I did. In that way, she's stronger than I've ever been.
Stronger than both of us, really.
I just wish she lived long enough to talk to us about it.
I've missed you so much.
I've missed you too.
I'm so sorry for breaking your trust. You really don't have to forgive me. Don't feel like you have to say it if you don't miss me.
But I do mean it.
Okay.
It's strange, honestly. As a child, I learned what was socially acceptable and what was not. I crafted myself rules to follow, things to say. I crafted the perfect socially acceptable effigy to present to those who weren't pushed away by my immature arrogance. I learned the right way to smile slightly, to nod my head, to greet professors, the question you asked when you first met someone, the right tone to use at dinner parties, the ways to seem polite, the ways to seem mature compared to other children. I learned how to say, I love you to my fiancé, even when I did not believe or understand what loving really was, when my perception of it were crafted from epics and poems. But these days, I find it a lot harder to do such things. I suppose now I feel the weight behind them. It would simply feel like lying. And even when I was hurting, even when I felt so betrayed, I could not bring myself to say that I hated you. I couldn't quite understand why. I really am quite a mystery, even to myself.
I don't think we can ever really understand one another. But I think trying to, despite that, is what makes our connections with others mean so much.
I suppose you're right.
Huh.
So, do you maybe want to start talking again?
Please. I can only take so much of the others. Any longer and I might have gone insane.
It's good to have you back, Iz.
I never thought I'd admit it out loud. But I'm glad to have you back too.
This means now that Mia put her lips up to sip more of her tea, but as she did... What?! She almost immediately started coughing. What?!
Iz, are you okay?
Her skin seems to be going red and she appeared to be swelling up a bit. Peanuts?! Wait, what was her allergy again? Whoa, hey! I rushed over to her and tried to pat her back in case she was choking, but up close I started to realize what it was.
I'll be back in a second, Iz. Just try to stay calm. I'm going to help. Just stay there.
I felt terrible leaving Yasmin there, and quite frankly, I was terrified, but I wasn't gonna let her down this time. I wasn't gonna let her die. Are we really doing Molly 2.0? Lockdown fell off when Takiko died? Just because Takiko was the best to ever do it doesn't mean... Okay, hold on. I raced down to the medicine storage and almost immediately started looking around for EpiPens. I found the box, but... Huh? They're all... broken?! I felt my mouth go dry! Oh, okay!
There was no way. I had to do something. I knew that, but what can I do? No. I'm not giving up this time. I kept rummaging through the box, my heart racing and my vision blurring as I tried my best to find a single one that wasn't broken. There had to be one somewhere. I felt my fingers get cut on the edges of scattered shards of the broken EpiPens, but I didn't care. Ismene was more important right now. If anything, at least them being broken confirmed to me that this was likely what I thought it was. Someone had set this up, someone tried to kill her, but more importantly, it's likely an allergic reaction, and despite all the odds, there was one lone unbroken EpiPen that had slipped at the back of one of the drawers. I grabbed it before I even fully processed what it was, and ran back to the canteen. I prayed I wasn't too late already. When I entered, she was on the ground. I raced over to her and immediately prepped the EpiPen. I used it on her and... Come on, please. My relief was immeasurable as slowly but surely Ismene regained consciousness as her symptoms lessened.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. We do not have the cast numbers to support this sort of twist, okay? Ismene looked up at me bleary-eyed.
Your hand, it's bleeding.
That doesn't matter. I don't matter right now. Are you okay?
Who the fuck?
You saved me.
No, cause who the fuck did this?
I'm keeping our promise of getting through this together, pins or not.
You really are a fool.
Ismene smiled at me as she slowly took some steady breaths, slowly going back to normal. That was a peanut reaction, right? I assume so, but I haven't eaten since lunch. Huh. Wait. Ismene stumbled to her feet, picking up the teapot cautiously. She kept it away from her. Shinku, can you smell the rim for me? Oh, right, yeah, sure. I did, and immediately my heart dropped to my chest. It smells like peanut oil. Did someone try to... I quickly checked the teapot and the other teacup, and lo and behold, someone had rubbed peanut oil on the insides of all of them! Okay... That's... Unfortunately, before we could question it further, the others started to filter in for dinner, the culprit entering the canteen. Damn it! Is everything ready yet? Just 1 second. Shinku, come help me get everything out of the oven. Right, of course! Oh god, what the fuck? Ismene looked at me, shuffling over to the kitchen area and lowering her voice to a whisper as she opened the oven. Don't tell anyone. They're bound to try again. We'll try to catch them in the act tomorrow. I don't know, Ismene. I think we should tell the others. It's worrying. I don't want you to get hurt if someone's trying to kill you. I'll be careful, I promise. I won't die on you. I need to uphold my half of the promise as well, after all. Fine. I couldn't say I felt great about hiding it and potentially endangering Ismene if someone really was trying to kill her, but I wanted to trust Ismene despite everything. She put her trust in me even when I didn't deserve it, so she deserved mine. So I stayed quiet about it as we settled down for another tense dinner. I miss Lyra, bring her back. I don't give a fuck about that. Wait, what was that last sentence? Shit, I didn't see it. I don't give a fuck about the rest of these posers. Sorry, she's kind of in the middle of an experiment. What? Is Schrödinger's fucking thing, like, is it a thought experiment? Is it like a physics experiment? Like, what is it? What would you consider it, really? Both? Animal cruelty. Alright. Huh. Conversation seemed fairly limited as we all ate our frankly quite sad and limited portions, not to mention the water tasted a little funny. But people seemed to perk up a bit when Alora stood up.
Alright, I'm going to go to Lyra's cell to drop off some dinner for her. If someone wishes to accompany me to verify she's alright and to potentially question her, they're more than welcome. But for all intents and purposes, I would prefer a smaller group to ensure she doesn't get too much of a window to escape when the door is open. Is she not already restrained?
Yorick, thank you.
Amy, have you considered that Ismaine has a penis and her allergy? Hashtag Yuri. Not very woke of you, Yorick. By the hands, yeah, but that doesn't exactly stop her from using her feet, especially not someone as determined as her. Precisely, so I'd rather only one or two others come with me. Cersei, Kutsuki, would you accompany me? Huh? What the hell? Why not me and Asu? We're the ones who are probably gonna be able to get something out of her. You're most likely to try and let her escape. I'd rather not take that risk.
Come on, we won't. We just want to help here. Why can't you just take one of us and then one of the other two? Just so at least one of us can check on her.
I'm not prepared to take that risk. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm seeing her whether you like it or not. Can't do anything to make me stay in this room. If you're leaving to give her food, then I'm coming with.
Why don't we all just go together?
Sure, it gives her more opportunity to escape, but more people would be around to restrain her if she tries. Do you seriously believe I think most of you would even try to restrain her if she escaped?
Well, if she's still handcuffed, I don't think she's going very far, even if she does slip out.
I hate to agree with Fu, but it might be for the best if we all go. I know I'm not as close to her as the others, but I'm still worried about her. Fine. Just promise you'll all be responsible and careful. And do leave if she asks. If you're going to get any information out of her, it's not going to be when all of us are there. I will not be afraid to punish any failures to comply or act appropriately here. There's too much at risk, and I do not wish to lose anyone. As long as I can see she's okay, I don't care what the conditions are. All that matters to me right now is her. Way more than anything to do with my life. Alora paused for a moment, looking at Ezekiel for a prolonged amount of time before letting out a sigh and picking up Lyra's dinner tray. Very well. Let's get going. Alora didn't say another word as she left the canteen and let us all tentatively follow her, exchanging nervous glances between us. The walk down to the cell block, despite being rather short, felt like it took hours. But eventually we arrived. Completely not suspicious save point. Kutsuki, you take the tray. I need to unlock the door. Alright. If she tries to run out, please try to make sure she doesn't get far. I don't want anyone else getting hurt.
I feel like the only person she'll hurt doing that is herself.
Still, best to be safe than sorry. Alright. Chatel, we're coming in. Just to let you know now, everyone is here. Do not be alarmed. We're not here to hurt you. Alora unlocked the door and opened it quickly, presumably to not give Lyra too much notice so she could sneak out. But as she did, something very different came out from the door instead.
Shit! Watch out!
What? Before we knew it, there was a large, warm, unavoidable flash of light. What are we doing? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, okay, hold on.
I read about this in Steins Gate.
What's the thing with flour? And fire? What? Is it flowers like really, flammable? Change in pressure?
I don't think that produces a lot of light. You're right, shit. Then what the fuck was that? I thought I was putting pieces together, because, you know, Shinku and Lyra,
ground that flour together, so that's how she would get a hold of that. But what the how do you even? Okay, whatever. Yeah, maybe she legit just stole the bomb from chapter 1. The Curious Case of Lyra Chattel, tape 7. Please make your case for the jury. Oh, you look so beautiful. Wait, her hair.
I did it.
What? Why?
I needed to.
A want or a need?
It's one and the same for me, isn't it? The lines blur, it all blurs. I don't know what I just want anymore and what I need to live.
Affection? Warmth?
I just didn't want to be alone.
But did you ever really stop being lonely?
Does anyone?
Did sleeping with others fill that hole?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I always just felt worse afterwards. Grown up, but worse. I just assumed that's what being an adult felt like.
It's just about pleasure in the end.
You're wrong. You're wrong! If it was just about that, then why would I feel so shitty afterwards?
Brief comforts to make you feel better in the moment.
I think it's the opposite, really. I wanted to feel awful. I felt like only my looks were valued, my value was all in my body. If I could sully it, if I could make it disgusting, if I could become undesirable, then maybe whatever value I had under that, people would finally see. I wanted to be seen. Properly. I wanted...
The love of others.
Is that such a crime?
You stole it in excess.
I just wanted something real for once. I needed...
Because you hate yourself.
Is that it? No, that's not... It's not that, I needed something to fill that hole in me, to stop feeling so unfulfilled all the time. Nothing felt like it meant anything. Nothing felt meaningful, nothing felt real, nothing felt...
Did you still feel alone in Zeke's arms?
No. But I hardly felt better either. I definitely didn't feel stronger. I always felt degraded when I ended up running into the arms of this stupid guy. I feel filthy. But is it so wrong to accept his kindness? To want to be cared about?
Was that love?
I think so. But it wasn't what I'd felt before. It wasn't what I'd been searching for. It was overwhelming. Him and Asu, after a life of not caring, of a life trying to disconnect. It was everywhere. It flooded every part of me. I somehow both couldn't connect and felt like we were all one and the same. It felt real. It felt like I suddenly had something I cared about more than anything in the world. It felt like I finally had a reason. It felt right.
Who are you?
But I had to kill her.
Did you?
You'd have done it too. I had to kill her. It was the only way forward. You didn't know anything about her. You can't suddenly decide you missed someone you never even knew. That's stupid. She had to be destroyed. A caterpillar cannot stay a caterpillar forever.
But you're still stuck.
Yes, I know. She thought she could fly, but she was stuck in that cocoon. She thought she'd changed anything by killing the caterpillar and birthing that cocoon, but she really hadn't. At the end of the day, she was just playing the role someone else wanted her to be again. She was never, ever really her, whoever that was.
Incessant social addiction.
That's why she had to die again. The cocoon had to die. It had to hatch.
But then you would see what it was.
I don't care! No matter what it is, ugly or not, we needed that change. She needed to die! I had to kill her again.
What remains?
Something better.
A butterfly?
I don't think so.
A moth?
It's always black and white with you, isn't it? Only she can decide what she is now she's hatched.
And if it's ugly?
At least she's flying free. At least she's finally living. There's no freedom to be found in death. Only in living every day to the fullest with the choices you've made.
You really are two sides of the same coin. The feed is down. Admins, hello? The stream is down. Do something? What the fuck? What the fuck are we talking about? We could process it later, whatever. Alora had managed to slam the door shut briefly after the explosion in a vain attempt to conceal it, but eventually it blasted open the door and the rest of us were knocked back. I didn't know if we were knocked unconscious, but my memory was fuzzy. Everything felt strange. And when the dust had settled, and I could think clearly once more, no words could escape my mouth. I was stunned. All I could hear, fading in and out, was Ezekiel.
Hey. Hey. No. No, 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 no. No, you're not. You can't. You can't be. I'm not letting you die before someone like me. No. Hey. Hey.
Charred and scruffy from the explosion, I looked up to see him stumbling to his knees. And the next thing I saw was him clawing the door open. And promptly wishing he'd kept it shut. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Oh my god! How does that even happen? I couldn't even tune into the incoherent cacophony of emotions around me as I saw her like that. Into Ezekiel grabbing her charred body in his arms and praying for some kind of miracle, holding on to her like she was the only thing that could save him. All I knew was, like it or not, things were going to change. And that this felt very, very wrong. I just hope that somehow, in some way, she'd gotten a chance to fly before it happened. Oh!
He's quite something, isn't he?
Oh my god, it's been so long!
What do you mean?
It feels like whenever I do see him on campus, he's doing something a little, well, how do I put it?
Is he doing pirouettes in the fucking courtyard?
Completely and utterly insane.
Well, I was going to be more polite than that, but yes. It all feels a little self-destructive. Goodness, he does give me secondhand stress.
See, the more crazy shit he does, the more fame he gets, the more eyes on him, and the higher the bar is. It all feeds into itself. If you think this is stressful, then I think you'll get a heart attack seeing whatever the hell he'll be doing in a few years.
If he makes it that long.
True. Wanna place bets on how long he's got left?
No, let's not be too inappropriate.
Boo-hoo, prude.
He does concern me. It's as if he's stuck in a loop.
A loop? Huh? Well, I mean, we can't really judge him ourselves, can we? At the end of the day, we're not much different from him. Both of us
No,
are doing
you
the
are.
exact same thing as he is. We're just less obvious about it.
You're both dead.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't play dumb, Mint.
We're stuck in our own loops. It's funny, really, because even if you're aware of it, it's like we can't help but feed into it.
Well, perhaps we are now. But it's not like we cannot change one day. It's not as if it's just part of our nature. But at the end of the day, it's up to us to make that decision. To step out of things and embrace life outside of it. Even if it's unfamiliar.
Only we can choose that for ourselves, huh? You really make no sense to me, Mint.
Really now? If anything. I think I make a little bit too much sense for your liking.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Okay, but this trial is gonna go so fucking crazy. Hold on. Okay, now is the obligatory search in the Antebellum Lockdown Twitter on anything I missed. Because they do a lot of bullshit over there. Okay, let's see. Shit. No. Yeah, no, I just... Nothing new. No, yeah, everything, that's as I remember it. Fuck you, bro! Fuck you! Anyways, I miss her. I miss her so bad. Yeah, didn't she have a pearl necklace? Yeah, okay, so who the hell... I'm just clueless, because there's like two aspects to the trial that we're gonna have to clear out. Because there's no way whatever happened to Ismin wasn't relevant to what happened to Lyra. I just don't know how it connects. Missing the live Takiko reaction. I miss her so badly. Ripple's all... Yeah, I've heard... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm not tapped in. She's dead. Zoinks, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? What do you mean you're not tapped in? We're in the middle of something here. There's like a lot of things about, whatchamacallit. Visiting hours? Like the, Oh yeah, everyone's hostages. I forget. Yeah. There's like a whole other thing over there. Bro, I saw the CG of the guy doing the I just want my fries, bro. What do you...
Is there like a website to throw tomatoes at an image? That's a website, right? That's a website people use to throw tomatoes at images. That we could do that. Actually, what is this? Hey kid, just wanted to have a little talk now you're here. Man to man, or well, man to boy. What? Aw, don't look at me like that, kid. We're all friends here, nothing to worry about. Yet. Okay, yeah, whatever. Can you make it quick? My pizza bagels are almost done. I'll cut to the chase. What are your intentions here with, you know, Scrunchy? Getting something out of it or something? What? No. Who do I look like to you, Sam? I'm not playing house to lick my own damn wounds. Well then, is she getting something out of you? I'm trying to scope the situation out here. Make sure there's nothing, you know, anything that would require some, let's say, intervention. You're fucking weird. She's a grown-ass adult, not some kid. I'm gonna go check on my pizza bagels. Don't, break out or whatever. I miss her. Is there a Lyra? Where's the Lyra birthday post? Oh yeah, I forget the... There's like so much extra shit. Fuck! 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 4-vote margin, by the way. Oh, she's so cute. She's so fucking cute. Ugh. Oh, I guess this was her birthday post. Okay. Should we do an extra stream for it? Nah. I'll just cover the game parts. These are definitely worth looking into off stream though. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is Fu's wife and kid. Man. I'm so fucking confused. Oh wait, now I can unmute the spoiler tags. Yippee! I can look at the shit posts. Yippee! Oh yay! Muted words. Unmute. Yay! Okay, now where is it? Hashtag. Danganronpa Antebellum lockdown. Okay. Now we're just gonna scroll through here. Oh my goodness gracious! This makes perfect sense, actually. This makes perfect sense. If you haven't tapped into Milgram at all, this is really good. Thank you, Ripple. Oh, fuck you. I already retweeted this. Aw, cute. Oh. This is really good. I enjoy this. Yay! I forget about the Magical Girl Molly voices. Huh. Hello, Zeke. My god. Oh, I adore that. Yay! This is something I could do in bed, actually. I don't need to be doing this on stream. But I do agree with this. Wait, it's spoilers. I'm gonna unretweet it. Wait, he was the killer? No, it's fan-made. No, yeah, this is just for shits and giggles. Yippee! Yippee! Woohoo! Yay! Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. And there's like a whole bunch of stuff about the original Antebellum, which from what I understand was the original project from when Rip was like really young. I get really curious about that. Oh, this is cute. Is that his shirt? Arr! Arr! That's really good. Oh wow. What's this? Oh. This is a good gift. I enjoy this. And me just scrolling through fan art to avoid processing or thinking about anything of what just happened at the end of chapter 3. La 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 la. Yippee 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 yay yippee woohoo yippee woohoo woohoo. Oh, this is really good. Oh, that's so good. If he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies. Okay, maybe, hold on. Daily, actually. Let's do daily. Oh, discourse, I forget. It's not, oh, yeah, well, I forget. We're not speculating about the murders. We're talking about characters, right, I forgot. Yeah, of course, right. Yeah, no. Big thank you, Trauma. What's that? OMG, wholesome posts. CP! Nope, we're going back to speculating. Body swap theories. People think because, and in addition to the Lyra secretly Alora's lost twin, they're building off of that and they think they body swapped a la Super Danganronpa Another Chapter 2. I don't think that's true. Right? Also, does anyone know how EpiPens work?
You guys can read this, right? Like, I'm so curious. It's important. Check PCD now. I can't look on this. I can't look at this. I can't look at this, actually. I can't look at this. I'm ending the stream. I can't look at this right now. I'm sorry. I looked at one corner of it. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, 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 goodness. Oh, oh, dear. Oh, I don't know. That's scary. That's scary. Thank you for the art. That's scary. It's not bad, I promise. No, like, I don't think I can handle that right now. Like, emotionally. Dude. Fuck yes. This theory about Ismin being the killer is really interesting, too. But, oh yeah, about EpiPens, like... Is Ismin gonna be okay, or is she just... She can't fake those symptoms, right? She'll be fine? Huh. Huh. Didn't want to draw a whole new set of sprites. She'll be fine if she doesn't have another reaction, huh? Epinephrine? Okay. Huh. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Do you have commissions? Fuck. Huh. I don't think Ismin would do that on purpose, though. Right? That's such a huge gamble, especially with all the EpiPens except for one in the back of a drawer being broken. That was malicious in nature. No, it's good to spitball, because by that we can, bit by bit, chip down, whittle away to something that can be plausible, you know? The only EpiPen was obscured from view. So do you think instead... Do you think it's possible that last EpiPen was on purpose? Left on purpose, or...? He's so repressed. Oh, that's sad. There's a whole nother world out there. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think this was a possibility. Oh. Oh dear. Jeez. Peaceful comments is insane. Oh god. Oh, why did the GIF stop? Stop. I really enjoy this. Maybe there's more. Maybe there's more here. Discussion of the case here. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Okay, everything is okay. I need to sort to latest. What? I'm sorry? Alternate universe where Shinku works at Whataburger and Zeke is a regular who ends up falling in love with him, but Zeke still goes through his internalized biphobia arc. Oh, okay. No, yeah, no. Okay. Alright, no, yeah. Okay. Huh. I really like how not only are you looking at fan art, but also at stupid discourse. Yes, it's essential. I need it. Ooh. Oh. Body swap theory is real? Nah, she can't pull it off. Or rather, I refuse to believe that it's possible. I appreciate people tweeting about what ifs, but I would like to tweet about what just happened. Oh, what's this? True! 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 Huh. Wig? Wig theory! People had Lyra wearing a wig theory? There are entire other worlds! This is amazing! What if Eimi is involved and turning off the cams as part of it? Do you think so? What? I need more tinfoil hats. This can't be... What do you mean? The most recent speakings of the case itself were days ago. We need more. Although I guess most of the discussion is happening in quarantine Discord spoiler channels, huh? That I can't look at. 'Cause I'm a hamster. Aw, man. I want to join in. What the heck? Oh yeah, I want to know her real name too. Okay, let's look at this. Zeke. Lyra and Asuka working together? No. Asuka? David Chiem, okay. That's good. That's good. Amy V tried stuff and can't find Nikki sprout at me. No, I mean,
I mean like the dedicated Danganronpa Antebellum lockdown servers, wherever they are. I can't join them. As a hamster. I'm just a little hamster. People really think it's Asuka? Huh. It definitely has legs, but I've yet to see something that really sticks, you know? Like, it's definitely possible. I'm not discounting it immediately, just like I would for a Zeke culprit theory. Right? Hmm. This is the last daily life ever? Wait, really? Huh? Oh! Right, I forget the game ends with chapter 4. I just didn't expect... Huh. Amy using an alt called Not Amy to look in fan cords. No, that's bad. People are really going all in on swap theory. No, yeah, so like I was low-key spoiled on Lyra dying, right? But I did not expect a charred body to that extent. What if it's Takiko's body from the fire execution? Well, actually, because Mono Neko hasn't appeared yet, right? Because that's reserved for Deadly Life. So we're only working with the assumption that this was the body discovery because of the formatting of it, right? Because of the body discovery motion graphics, right? Huh. Right. Huh. Yes, 12 replies. I need to read more of this. Zeke culprit theory is also shit. Like, from a character and sequential perspective, it has very little basis. Not to mention, if he knew he was involved, he would kill himself before they could even start a trial. True. True. Actually true. The implied existence of magical bleach that turns borderline black hair to paper white in one sesh. So there's basis for swap theory was that Lyra simply bleached her hair white to pose as Allura? Okay. That's really funny. Yeah, twin theory I like. I really like the twin theory. Am I confident in it? No, not quite, but it's very much more possible than swapped dead body or body swap. Chapter 2 theory. Wig theory makes more sense. Interesting. As soon as you start thinking about Lyra being able to somehow do a perfect Allura voice or whatever, it falls apart for me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
You know, this happened in Detective Conan.
You're all in on body swap? No way! No! How is Lyra imitating her voice? Yeah, their trial placements, the podiums, is Amelia gonna be in on it? Oh! Oh! I think this too, but also why does Lyra's body not have her earrings? Not even the earring holes. Did they just forget? Oh! Do you think the explosion might, like, have burnt off the cartilage there? You're just coping? Just purely trusting, whatever this person says that they forgot to render the earring piercing. We're reaching now? No way! Huh. Because the thing on the floor was her pearl necklace, right? Yeah. I just want my fries, bro. Rest in peace, Lyra Chattel. All of these discussions are so fresh. Lyra was radiated or burned in an incapacitated state, not dead, but fucked up, and the bomb is a distraction to finish her off and as a cover. But she was still alive after all, and Zeke tried to help her but did something to save her, but it fails and he ends up as the Blackened. This doesn't make sense sequentially. It's hard to explain, but I think it could. I don't know, there's something up that we can't really figure out right now with what we have. Huh. The smell is definitely important, right? So Lyra was incapacitated after she was knocked out and locked into her cell. But... Saw someone in live chat say she rigged the door so the first person to open is the killer, like a Nagito situation, but I don't know. But how would she have the resources to do that is my question. Yeah, she wouldn't do something as careless as making whoever opened the door first the culprit, because she cares about everyone too much to risk it. Or at least she can't risk the possibility of Zeke or Asuga opening the door. Something with the vents again? Flower bomb? Yeah, didn't I mention flower bombs?
but we were like, it doesn't really work that way, right? Mononeko still has Alora's bomb from the prologue. You think Lyra and Alora talked it out? I don't think Mononeko's anyone in the room. Just like a completely separate entity, right? Oh wow, they're okay. Now we've passed the point of, oh, the chapter wasn't out yet. Okay. Hama. Jeez. This is crazy. This is insane fan art. Oh! Oh yeah, that's a good point. If Lyra did what she did to Shinku to someone else, it'd be very funny if Alora and Lyra set this up so they could both die, but somehow they fucked it up and someone else is casted as a murderer instead. Okay, yay! Do I want to unmute this? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I can't hear it. Yay! Woohoo!
It felt like I finally had a reason. You'd have done it too. I had to kill her. It was the only way forward. For what it is, ugly or not, we needed that change. She needed to die. At least she's flying free. At least she's finally here.
Okay. I'm mad I can't retweet this. Yay! All right. No, like this kept me so heated the entire time. I rolled my eyes every time. You think she's still alive? enjoy this. This is really good. The story can't just end with everyone dying, right? No, it won't. I don't think it will. If it did, there'd be a chapter 5. Who's on farming duty again? It would rotate. It would rotate, wouldn't it? All right. You also think Lyra's alive? It might just happen. You think they're gonna forgo like... But... Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. Oh, my tummy hurts. Oh. My tummy is moving. Ooh. You're all in on body swap and Lyra's alive. Okay, you can't. I personally can't do body swap. Body swap as in pretending to be Alora. I don't think she could do all that, but I do think there is... It could be that... You think Amelia helped Lyra out in some capacity? There's no way. It'll make sense, you'll see. Okay, yay. Can we listen to your tummy? No. Bleh. Bleh. You collared it! Okay, hold on. I have to, Okay. Well, let's just put this here. And then I'm gonna, we're gonna put this away, actually. And then I'm gonna go here. And then, I'm gonna go... Where is it? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go, we're just gonna... Okay. Anyways. Alright. Oh my god. I enjoy this. This is so cute. What the heck? What the hell? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Passes out. Gulp. Alright. Maybe my maybe my brain is fried. Oh god. Maybe I should end it there. But I feel like there's still so much to talk about. I don't know. All I can do is look forward to the trial, but I'm scared. I finally caught up with all the thing and I had so much fun. I'm glad. Oh, Hamstran review. You want my tummy to explode? My tummy hurt and you want it to go worse? You hate me. You hate the Eimi. You hate the Eimi. You hate me. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Thank you, Melvin. Yorick, thank you. Wiggles at you with pleading eyes. Looks away. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. No hamscran for my sanity. I see I have a supporter. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Oh wait, hold on. Hamster. Hamster. Thank you, cries. Cry harder. Have you ever considered that my requirements for you to wiggle is just a big Amy operation to get hams to wiggle more? Have you ever thought about that? Smirks. I would do that anyway, all I have to do is ask, but then that's not fun. You wouldn't get it. Anyways, look at these hamsters. Oh, fuck yeah. Guys, I ordered these, like, gourmet hamster treats. I'm so excited for them to come in. Oh, yeah. I hope Hazel likes them. I remember early on when I tried to give her, like, dehydrated fruit treats, she didn't really seem to like them. So hopefully this one with different ingredients she likes. I got jump scared by my own tweet showing up. Where? I'm scared. Gulp! Sorry, exposing all the Danganronpa Antebellum lockdown enthusiasts. It's okay, I'm looking at hamsters now. Shh. Oh my god, the video showed up again. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yes. All 20 of them? They're doing this to me tomorrow. I'm doing this to you right now, actually. Oh my god. Oh, hamster. Hamster. Meow. Meow. You put a question. Oh, right. I gotta update my PowerPoint. That's gonna be next week, my 50K stream. I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared. If you see me retweeting things that aren't hamsters, mind your business. What else? I think that's it, right? I think it's okay. It's okay. I don't need to drag it out. It's a Friday night. You guys got things to do. I have a Minecraft single-player game save to play. I started playing on my own world of Society Sunlit Valley, the Stardew mod pack. I'm on day like 6 and I haven't planted a single seed. I'm so cooked. Holy shit, look at these hamsters. Whoa. Muyu Kingdom? I'm scared of Phase World. I like my mods. I can't do it anymore. Or not can't do it anymore. I'll probably hop on again. I'm guess I'm aimless since I did open the restaurant. And I did whatchamacallit, build a giant wool lab ham. Hama hama hama. Hama 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 hama. Hama hama hama. Ow. 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 Oh, Ria is playing Mecha Chameleon? You guys should play Mecha Chameleon with Rie. What are you guys doing here hanging out with a hamster? I'm gonna raid into Rie. Oh, it's 7-Eleven tomorrow. Oh, it's 7-Eleven right now. Whoa, happy 7-Eleven. Hamster. Hamster, hamster. Hamster. I don't know why my tummy is hurting. It shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't be hurting. I actually ate food today. Why is it hurting? 'Cause I dared? I dared to eat food? Are you getting your free Slurpee? No, I don't go outside. What kind of hurting? It's just like... Yeah, it is movement. Movement. I spent so much brain power trying to theorize, like very half-baked theorization for Lyra Chatel's dead body that I have now taken to using my very, very short attention span to just make noises. That's how you know it's time to wrap it up. All right. We gotta wrap it up. I gotta get out of here. Unless you guys want to play Minecraft. No, it's okay. I'll get out of here. I don't have any fake outs prepared. I don't know how to end the stream. Can you guys help me end the stream? I don't know how to end streams. I don't know how to do it. How do you, do I like do a flip? Okay. I can do that. Alright. Alright. Where did my bow go? Oh, because F5 is the toggle, the button to send the game back to the menu. But it's also my little tie toggle too. Okay. Alright. Are you guys ready for this? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, okay? Alright. Ooh! Ooh! Ah! Ah! I don't think I did that right. I'm stuck. Bro, I'm stuck. gotta get out of here. I gotta leave. Alright. Good night. I'm gonna play Minecraft now. Fuck.